Okay.
Okay, you're gonna have to deputize at least, oh, you are, you can let people in then, it's fine.
Okay. All right.
Great, thank you.
Hi, Deborah Vancouverton. Hi, Ann Rose.
Hi, Margot.
Well, Scooter,
Hello.
come in here, Scooter, wherever you are.
Scooter, where are you?
Where is
Come
Billy
on.
Boy? Billy Boy, Billy Boy. Where are you? I wonder if he's going to come on. Who am I looking for? Oh.
Do you have the new chat formed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're already there?
I put it on the community tab.
I mean, are they already there?
Oh, but no, they're not there yet. I mean, they're there.
Okay.
Some of them are there.
Can they hear you?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Can you do me a favor? On your chair behind you, there's a white speck, and I have wiped my screen every day that I see it, thinking it's on my screen. No, the other side.
On my chair?
Right there. Yeah, it's on the chair. No, the other way. Look the other way. That little white speck. No,
It's
no,
probably-
no. Down right above your shoulder.
I know, but
Above
I'm
your
probably
left
gonna have to get
shoulder.
something wet to clean it because it's probably like something my kids, when they put their hands on it, have
Oh, maybe.
It's yeah, you'll have to deal with
Okay.
it. I'll clean it up later.
Come on up, Scooter.
I wipe my screen repeatedly. I keep
Oh,
going,
sorry.
get off of there. I keep thinking there's something on my screen.
Okay.
I'm OCD about that kind of crap, I guess. Do your dogs leave nose prints all over the windows?
Oh, handprints, all kinds of stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I swear I'm losing my mind because I don't even notice it.
You don't notice it. Well,
No.
I wouldn't expect most people to notice it, but it just keeps showing up and it's almost in the middle of my screen. So I continuously am pushing my finger across, go, no, okay, that didn't work. Then I use my robe, the cuff of my robe, nope, that didn't work. And I finally figured out that it was actually the chair.
I'm glad I'm blind because I'm so OCD.
Okay, so let's see if Billy Boy is coming in. Okay, here's everybody. Let's see who's here. Hi, Bucky Ann. Hi, LMNW. Hi, Chris Reed, Deborah Vancouver, and Kevin Leonard, Ann Rose, Adventures with Beth. Deborah. Lisa L. Margot. Nightbot. Cranky Bubishka.
Cranky.
Flow on the Go. Mary Warren. I don't see Billy yet. Two Scooter.
Sharon Rough and Ready says thank you for my napkins.
Oh, you're so welcome, Ra.
Oh yeah, just tell me what
Enjoy
you got in
them.
there so I can make sure that. Cause tell me what. Yeah. And what number is on them? Because I feel like something's not right. There are 10 napkins. No, not that. The number on the outside. Is there only one bag in there?
There's
Oh no.
Debbie.
Oh, there's Scooter.
Is it the bag with the 7 on it? And there's only one bag?
Hi, Scooter.
Hi,
Hello,
Scooter.
Debbie.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Scoot, I'll have your package shipped out
All right, I'll have to go through my stuff. No
Okay.
number, it just says
You're
Bill
welcome.
Sharon.
What,
Okay.
what?
But there's only one bag? Put the 7 on it, and there's no. All right, we'll talk, we'll talk after, so, because you got another bag in your other box. There's only one bag. See, that's where I'm confused. I have to go through my stuff. Because you bought a bag with a 12 on it for Sharon, and I could swear she bought one for you.
I did.
She says yes, one bag, and this bag does say $7.
Okay, that's the $7 bag. Okay, I'm gonna have to go over this. And your other box had, the box that you got way before this, you got 2 boxes just now, right? In all of those boxes, there's only one package of napkins? Okay. Your other box that you got before this has another pack of napkins, right? And that's one that you bought. That was a $10 pack you bought in the box before this. But in both of those boxes, there's only one pack of napkins and it's 7. I'm gonna have to look, okay? Because I don't see, that's where I was stressing, because I don't even see
Okay,
where.
Kevin.
And the funny thing is, I thought you bought each other an $11 pack, which doesn't even exist, so.
Oh,
A good break, Kevin.
Oh, you're taking a break, Kevin? Okay, thank you.
all right.
That's
Hey,
so
Rob.
weird. Okay, we'll have to talk about it. I'll have to go through this stuff.
If he's gone, we can talk about Kevin now, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Billy Boy Blue, where is
Oh.
he?
Where have you
now he
been,
won't come on,
Billy
then we're all ready for
boy,
him.
Billy boy?
I was singing that.
Where have you been, Billy boy?
Oh, wait, I'm in top chat.
I thought that wasn't Billy Boy. I thought it was a different person.
No,
It
it
is.
was Billy boy. They were joking when they said they were that other person.
All right, I'm
Oh.
gonna have to, I don't even remember what the deal was, Ruff. Okay. I'm gonna have to go.
You're pretty good about writing them down right away on the envelope.
I know.
Yeah.
I write it on the envelope, but
I have noticed that.
I don't know. I had that you guys bought each other an $11 pack, and it's not. And I have a $7 and a $12. I think that Ruff bought for you over here, and I thought you bought the same thing for them. So then I would not know where the
Did, pretty
$12.
much.
Is it napkins or what? What did you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
check on a
napkins.
$12 pack of Ruffs. And then I also have to check on that ornament Ruff.
There's Sharon. Kevin says, please do. I have wide shoulders. I can take it.
I have to check on that
Kevin's so funny.
And if you're if you're there,
ornament. 6
Yeah,
teapots and 2 pitchers.
what
Okay.
kind of sporting is that?
He makes me laugh every day.
And you got those 2 little tiny pigs, right? That was in another thing. Okay. All right. We'll have to talk later tomorrow maybe or sometime. I'll have to go through everything again because I don't even remember now what my problem was. I think it was that $12 because you got a $10 back. Wait, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I don't think I billed Sharon for anything, so about those napkins. So I think we're all good.
You
Anyway.
haven't billed me yet?
Not for
Yeah,
those
you
napkins.
did.
Not for those $12.
Well, no, I don't
I'll have to
know.
check. I
because,
don't
you
think
know,
I
I'd
did.
have to ask Mike.
I haven't billed
because
you for a lot of stuff because you have that. All that I haven't.
delivery. I have special delivery,
Yeah.
I know. Boy, I gotta start embezzling really, really soon.
Let's see. I'll check real quick.
You could get some tips from Alex.
Could I? I'll have to call him. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you could have a matching jumpsuit, Sharon.
We'll touch base when we go down there in June.
Well, what
Oh,
you do
Mother,
is
you
you
in
go
that
to the grocery
jumpsuit.
store and you ask for an extra $20,
Let me
and
see.
then you pocket it, and before you know it, you've got a couple $100 and you're in business.
We should go visit him.
My mother-in-law did it. every-
We could.
She taught me.
I'll go with you, Scooter. I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna go see him in prison?
Yeah.
So the last time I billed you, Sharon, was,
I don't know, Mike told me he paid you the other day.
yeah,
I
it was,
think.
okay, this was, I'll tell you what this is. This is for napkins. Okay, here's where I'm confused. For rough, $11
There you go.
and $7. So she got the 7, so now it's not even 12, it's $11 bundle that you're missing.
We must have been
But
bidding
see,
it up.
I can't find an $11 pack for you. This is what I mean. This is so crazy unless those $11 packs are together somewhere, like the phones for Alex and Maggie.
Oh.
Mm.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to check on because
Alex and
Ruth
Maggie.
says she has teapot in every room in her house.
$11 packs
Yeah,
of
I haven't
napkins.
seen
Not
that.
a teapot, teapots.
I
Okay,
was
so
certain that I bought this teapot for Ruff, and yet here it's at my house.
7 and 11.
Thing.
Okay, 7 plus 11. You should have rough. Okay, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this tomorrow. I'm gonna find that $11 pack of napkins that's missing.
Oh,
Who's the teapot from? That you thought was for Ruff, Sharon.
I'm not sure. Why, is Ruff missing a teapot?
I don't know. Is it blue and
Why
white?
did I?
Oh, Kevin says unless it was a $10 pack and it got bid up to 11.
No,
Have to
because the
look.
$10
It might
pack
be
Ruff
the
bought
11.
for herself. That one I have. I've got to find I always put what the bid is on the thing. Now, the time I billed you before that was for the cat pin and the $12 napkins for yourself that I will bring to the beach. Okay, I am getting so confused because now here, okay,
Oh,
I'm just going to have to take, so you know what it is? I'm going to apply that $21 there to your new stuff because it looks like, I don't know, I'm losing my mind. I'm telling you, this says this is for the cat pin and the napkins for yourself. Okay, that's fine until I say, and then the napkins you got for Ruff, $7. So I'm just going to leave that $7 there. That way, you didn't pay for the $11 napkins. I'll apply that credit of $21 to your new stuff. You following me?
are you talking to me or are you talking to
Yeah.
me? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care.
I'm going to apply that because I already, losing my mind, you already, unless you bought the Ruff two $7 packs, yeah, because one is from February 15th.
I got,
I don't know anymore, but Ruff only has one $7 pack, so I'm just going to call it that it's a $7 pack, and it's the same pack that I billed you for February 26th. So
All right.
since there's 7 and 11, I'm just going to bill. That's it. I'm putting it on the new stuff that you owe. So you have just remember you have a $21 credit with me.
I do.
Yeah. And I'm gonna see, but you are the $17 cat pin, you see, so that'll go towards that. You see what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
High facilitation.
Actually, it's because that was the shipping. So I'll tell you what the credit is. It's 11 and 7, 18. It's $18 credit.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
you just
go
buy
to
the cat pin.
Amazon.
There you are. Well, I won't even, I won't charge you for the cat pin, and I'll take $1 off something else.
All right.
All right?
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
sure. No, whatever you want.
Okay, then we'll be even. And then if I find the $11 napkins rough, I will send them. We'll figure it out. But if I find the $11 napkins tomorrow, I'll throw them in with rough. We'll talk about this. This is going to start getting me off on the same tangent. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll make
It'll be
everything square. I
fine.
always make everything square.
It'll be.
Okay,
I know where you live.
I know. Okay.
I know
So
where
now,
you-
did Billy come in yet?
No,
No.
I didn't see him.
Off.
You're not worried about it, rough. Okay, I'm worried about it. Like, I won't get this to go to sleep until I get this square.
They still out?
All right, let's
Power's
see.
still out?
Whose power?
Oh, I was just wondering around here somewhere.
Oh, all right, so there's, before we can go on with the trivia, I just want to tell you about there's a 6-year-old girl and 2 adults that are critically wounded by gunmen looking for the little girl's father.
Yeah.
Now, see, is this this is the Florida, I think this is the Florida one we heard about, where he went in there and they said it was a home invasion? Is this the one? Because it can't be another one that's exactly
Oh.
like that. Okay. As noted in the early, it says Pasco Sheriff's Office, and this is right from them. As noted in the earlier news conference, Pasco Sheriff's Office continues to investigate, a home invasion and shooting which occurred this morning. So this was the morning of the 3rd, which was Saturday, right? No, Friday. Sunday is now the 5th. 4th is Saturday. 3rd is Friday. Yeah, Friday morning at 5 a.m. in Lake Paget. 3 individuals were shot and they were all in the hospital in critical condition. It's not a random act. The incident stems from an ongoing dispute between individuals, and this was that one that, let me see, he was...
Oh, was this the one with the father and the father wasn't even there?
No, this
Is
is,
that-
let me see. This preliminary information indicates one of the victims had an altercation last week at an adult establishment in Tampa. On the victim's way home, there was a road rage incident between the two, which appears to be related to the first altercation. And since then, there's been ongoing communication between the parties, which escalated into today's events where 4 suspects arrived at the victim's home and they engaged in a physical altercation. Following this, the shootings occurred both in the driveway and within the home. The individuals shot include an adult man, an adult woman, and a 6-year-old girl. All those shot have significant injuries and were taken to the hospital. At this time, the Pasco Sheriff's Office continues to investigate leads. This is an incident between known parties, and there is no public safety threat. So it looks like she or he or whoever the one was, we don't know which victim. There's a 60-year-old male, there's like a 38-year-old woman, and a 6-year-old girl. I don't think the 6-year-old girl was at the adult shop. So you've got the male or the female was at the shop, had an altercation with someone, then had a road rage incident, then 4 people ended up invading this person's house and shooting them. Crazy.
You know, people need to learn to solve their differences differently than just blowing people away. That's terrible.
And a little girl.
And a 6-year-old girl.
What did she do?
Now let's see, hold on a minute. It said there's a road currently, oh, that was a car crash. Did they find this guy? No. I don't think they found him. Let me see what they say in the comments. There's no comments, you can't comment on it. Update, what is this about? Yeah, I don't think they found whoever the suspects are. That's crazy, because wouldn't they have camera footage from wherever this adult store is where they had this first altercation? To get in?
Seems like they would, but you'd be surprised how cheap some establishments are and they don't have surveillance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a big deal for me, Ruth. Okay. Big deal for me.
Sometimes they have like those things that make you think they have surveillance. It's fake.
Yeah, I'm continuously surprised at these establishments that do not have some kind of security. It's very inexpensive
Right.
in reality.
All right, let's see if there's anything else going on. So there was something about a juror saying something. What did I just see? these jurors are gonna go out and speak. So one juror said that hearing Alex, is this the same one we heard about that was on Good Morning? If we did, then we know about this guy. No, I think this is a different guy. This was a 22-year-old juror who was the same age as Paul Murdo when he was killed, said that testimony was critical to the jury's deliberations, that Murdoch's testimony, and said that video recorded by Paul minutes before they were killed was a key piece of evidence that led jurors to find him guilty in less than 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's incredible timing on Paul's part. I don't think anyone would have ever known Alex was down there if it wasn't for that video.
Who said that?
I think that's
One of
true.
the jurors, the 22-year-old juror, male, construction worker.
Other
said
than,
that they took
other
an
than-
anonymous poll. The vote had 9 for guilty, 2 not guilty, 1 unsure. I think this is the same guy, but I didn't hear that part about that he was 22 years old. James said the jurors prayed every day before court, and they prayed before they began their deliberations. Aside from any divine guidance, he said the group was very good at looking at all the evidence and not jumping to conclusions, but rather taking all of the evidence and seeing where it led them. And
Have a lot of the jurors spoke up or no?
only one that I see. Look at this. This squatter was charged with the murder of a teenage Utah farmer. Was Dylan Rounds, 19, was last heard from 7 a.m. on May 28, 2022, when he told his grandmother by phone that he was putting the grain truck in a shelter. His family reported him missing 2 days later. Investigators found a pair of his boots during the search for him on the property, one of which contained a blood stain that was confirmed to belong to him, missing Dylan Rounds, 19, but no sign of himself had showed up. In June, a neighbor was arrested and charged with a federal gun charge, and a few days later, investigators named the same man as a suspect in Dylan Rounds' disappearance. James Brenner, 59, had been squatting on the land where Dylan was taking the grain truck to the shelter. And now he has been charged Friday with aggravated murder and abuse or desecration of a dead body. The arrest affidavit says that investigators found Dylan Rounds' phone in a pond near the property and a time-lapse video on that phone that time-stamped at about the time of Rounds' disappearance, showing Brenner with bloodstains on his arms and a shirt as he is cleaning a gun. Investigators said they located the shirt Brenner was wearing and that it was analyzed and they found Dylan Rounds' DNA on it. Brenner was interviewed and made several claims that corroborated forensic evidence in addition to making numerous false statements. Despite a thorough investigation and extensive search, the victim's body was never recovered due to Brenner removing and concealing it. These come after a difficult and exhaustive 9-month-long investigation by the Box Elder County Sheriff's Office. The evidence that James Brenner is the only suspect. Although the remains of Dylan have yet to be located, we are hopeful that they will be found in the future. Brenner has been in the Weber County Jail on the gun charge since his arrest last summer. Dylan's parents, Justin Rounds and Candace Cooley, issued a statement that said they are thanking the community for their support during the long investigation and say the charges are based on solid evidence that has been released by Box Elder. His mother wrote, we ask you continue your thoughts and prayers for justice for Dylan and that we can bring him home. That's sad. Young kid killed like that.
So sad, that's
Just
terrible.
bringing his truck
It
back.
really is
It's crazy.
heartbreaking.
Yeah,
And then little Cupcake, they, that little girl, that little 3-year-old girl that was taken from a party. So they have, let me see, what did her killers get? Life without parole for little Cupcake's, killers here. I didn't even know this trial was going on. I don't even know if they televised it, but it was, the Alabama couple that's convicted of kidnapping the little Birmingham toddler in 2019 have been sentenced to life in prison without parole. Patrick Stallworth and his girlfriend Derek Brown were found guilty last year on federal kidnapping, leading to a death and conspiracy to kidnap charges. On Friday, they received a life sentence for each charge to be served consecutively. The couple still face state capital murder charges for the death of 3-year-old Camille Cupcake McKinney, who they grabbed from a birthday party, reportedly dumping her body in the trash. So they got, that was just on kidnapping. They have the consecutive life sentences. They haven't even been tried for her murder
When was that?
in 2019. Wow. Stallworth was reportedly handing out candy to children at the party, and he grabbed the barefoot girl, put her in his car, and drove off. In court last year, prosecutors said the little girl had methamphetamine in her system, along with an antidepressant, trazodone, and Benadryl, and the drug combination contributed to her death. She had been smothered to death. Forensic pathologist Daniel Dye testified that there was no evidence the little girl had been SA'd. Trial dates have not been set for the murder charges. In Alabama, the only possible punishments for capital murder if they're found guilty are life in prison or death by lethal injection. Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize that they could have asked for the death penalty for Alex.
Yeah, South Carolina has it. That's why the judge said that they've had cases that he's been a part of where they've had the death penalty for much less.
Right. But why didn't they do it? Because they figured it'd be, he said why or something, didn't he?
He said what?
Didn't he say why they didn't do that, go for that?
No, I don't remember. I don't remember a reason. Hi, Kelly, sweetheart.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie W. Okay.
No, Carolyn, I absolutely loved the guy at the end that did the, how the prosecutor, they get to have the last word. You know what I'm talking about. The heavier set guy.
Yeah.
I watched that like 2 or 3 times because I loved it. Yes. He was so good. I'm like in love with him now.
If you watched it 2 or 3 times, I was gonna say that's probably.
I think he was genius. He really was. And he reminded me of Andy Griffith.
Did you like Andy Griffith too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't you?
I don't know.
Come on.
He was kind of a goofball.
Yeah, but he was cute and he was nice.
I don't know, he's kind of nerdy, like really.
Wait, oh, you liked Barney.
Yeah, no thanks.
I just
Whatever
thought he
happened
was
with
fantastic.
Sophie Long, I don't know. I don't know what happened with that.
Hi, Ashley.
I hope
Yeah,
nothing's
where
wrong
is
with
she?
me.
Is she still with the father, or you don't know?
What?
You don't know, do you, if she's with her father? That's Sophia.
Oh, no,
Long.
Sophie Long. I don't know. There's so much
Yeah.
crazy in that case.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that guy was lying.
You did, I know. And here I fell for it. And when they said, oh, that little girl. And you're like, oh, there's something fishy there. I'm like, huh? Yeah, you got that one, that's for sure.
I hope nothing's wrong with me.
What's happening? The barking like that?
No, with me.
Why, what?
Because, like, the last 3 days I've had, like, a headache when I've gotten up, and then taken something that's gone away. It hasn't been real bad. But then I worked out, rode my bike. It was very strenuous workout. Sweating a lot, came down. And then before, when I was sitting here, like, waiting in between my turn, when I got up real fast, it feels like, you know what a head rush feels like?
Uh-huh.
And it was like, ow, I had to just stand there for a minute. And then I just got one like a minute ago when I did it again.
I've gotten that too. I know what you're talking about.
Hope I don't have a brain tumor or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it's stress.
I don't know. It's like a.
There's rarely any symptoms like that. A headache is a
It's not the
rare
headache.
symptom.
It's not the headache that bothers me. It's that head rush thing where I actually that's before, like when I said, oh, just hold on a minute. Wow, that hurt.
Your
I
blood
had a-
pressure might be low. Your blood pressure could be on the low
You
side.
could have
think
low
so?
body. Yeah, because you would have movement disorders, like neurological issues before anything. That's what you would notice if you had some kind of issue like that, and you don't.
Because I
So
just got it again, just like from going like that, and it was like I felt like another like head
you
rush.
could
Yeah.
you could have a pinched nerve too.
I think it's blood pressure.
It probably is blood pressure, stress. Maybe you're not
And
getting.
now I'm going to start stressing over that before I thought my heart was exploding. Boo.
Right, right.
And the lady. Okay.
And I thought I was gonna have a stroke a few days ago when I got up. I mean, I'm telling you, because it was just, kind of what you're talking about. Oh,
might
high
have sinus
61,
infection.
hello.
Or your sugar could be low. Farm life says
Your
sudden
sugar
drop of
could be
pressure.
low too. That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay, well, I gave up all chocolate for Lent, so.
Oh,
Would
did
my
it
sugar
start
be
after
low?
that? Did it
What?
start after that? Did it start after that?
Well, it started like today, just today was the head rush thing.
Oh, and last week was,
And that was after exercise.
But it wasn't, after I exercised, but then when I got up, like I got up from this chair and walked over there to go, I said, oh yeah, I'm here to do my auction. And as soon as I got there, I was like, oh gosh.
Right.
But now just for a minute, I felt it again when I was just looking down and up at the cards. Jimmy, where's the blood
I
pressure
get that a
thing?
lot.
You might
Carolyn,
have a little off balance issue in your ear, possibly too.
yeah, eat something sweet, high 61 said. Have a little bit of yogurt or something.
Yeah, maybe I'll have some yogurt.
That might help.
A spoonful of jam, actually.
All right.
Yeah, that would
Here's,
work.
okay, I'll give you, who wants I'll give the chat,
A spoonful of honey.
the first question. Which is not true about actor Natalie Portman? Okay, so you want the thing that is not true about her. 3 will be true, 1 will be not true. You want the one that's not true. This is for the chat. No cheating, Al. She was in her first film at the age of 11, A. B. She has been a vegetarian since she was 8 years old. C. Her great-grandparents died in the Holocaust. D. She dropped out of college to pursue more acting roles. So is it, which is not true? A, she was in her first film at 11. B, she's been a vegetarian since she was 8. C, her great-grandparents died in the Holocaust. D, she dropped out of college to pursue more acting roles. You say A is true, B is true. But that's not the answer. You've got to pick out which one is not true. And I'm not saying that you're right about A or B being true.
I have no idea, but I know she's a good actress.
Okay, so you're saying B is true and you're saying D is true. And Mary Warren said D is true. D is not true. Sorry. This is getting, yes, D not being true is correct. She dropped out of college to pursue more acting roles is not true. So the three things that are true is she was in her first film at 11. She has been a vegetarian since she was 8 years old, and her great-grandparents died in the Holocaust. Those are all true. What is not true is that she dropped out of college to pursue more acting roles. Okay, this is for the panel. George Carlin, one of the most influential comedians of all time, A, was court-martialed many times while serving in the United States Air Force. So you're just going to want one true thing here. B, was voted most likely to succeed by his high school graduating class. C, was awarded a full scholarship to Yale University. So which one is true about that?
We pick one true thing?
Which one's true?
Yeah.
A.
I'm saying C, it's just a guess.
Can you read them again?
Yeah. George Carlin. A, was court-martialed many times while serving in the U.S. Air Force. B, was voted most likely to succeed by his high school graduating class. C, was awarded a full scholarship to Yale University.
And which one's not true?
Is true, right?
His
Which one is
favorite
true?
would be Garden State, more facilitation. That's my daughter's favorite too. My daughter who is in Iceland right now, and I've got to tell you something about the van life. My daughter said she is surprised there are not more murders for people that go out on the road for the van life,
Why?
because they're at a hostel right now.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello, everybody.
I told you, the tiny house and all that is not for, it's all it's cracked out up to be.
Turn it this way.
I believe it.
Okay,
She
which
lost
one's
her
not
phone charger
true?
in that van, and her friend lost her hat. And then they just said it was ridiculous. So when they got to a campsite and there was no room, they just said, let's go to a hostel. So they're staying at the hostel for 2 nights. And then they are going to go to one more night in the van. But I don't think you're supposed to be holding my hand.
Aren't we supposed to pick the one that is true, Sharon?
Yeah.
It
What did
is
you pick?
true. I
Yeah.
think he was
The
court-martialed, but
I think it's
I
the
think-
seems
scholarship.
like I remember something about that.
I'm gonna
I think
say
A is
wild
true.
guess.
He was court-martialed when he was in the Air Force.
I'm gonna say C.
Good.
I
I
think
said
it's-
A.
It's not low.
It's not
Good.
low.
He is
It's not
at
low.
a-
It's normal. It's well. Yeah.
Screen.
Have something sweet.
So. Hello,
Give them
Jenny
a
Scooter,
kiss.
It
Nicole,
might not be low now, but when you stand up
Ellie?
quickly, it might.
Margot, Sharon. Hello, everybody.
Hi,
No, no.
Okay, so what did you guys say for
Let me give
George
her a
Carlin?
kiss.
I said A.
Sweet.
I think
That
it's
is
true.
correct. A is the court martial.
Really?
Huh.
She's
Ma'am.
done so well in many movies. Oh, Black Swan. Yeah, that was creepy-ish. Yeah,
It
that was a
was,
good movie.
yeah.
I
but it
like
was,
that movie. I
You
like
do
Black
like it, but it was
Swan.
creepy-ish. But did you see Garden State?
I love Garden State. That's a classic. I love that movie.
I'm
Of
sure
course.
it did. I can't remember what it's about.
It really? You gotta watch it.
A
Good
Kobe
movie.
favorite. Kobe Bryant? Bryant? See? You don't hear about Kobe Bryant? Look at that. That's the third Kobe Bryant reference. Once because of the Letitia Stout
Yeah.
investigation that we were going over. Twice because of the judge. And now Kobe again here. 3 times. Usually you hear it 3 times.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
the
you're
one.
A. He was court-martialed many times when
Many times.
serving in the United States Air
I
Force.
wonder how
George
long
Carlin.
he served. I'm gonna look him
Yes,
up.
that
see how
Kobe,
long
as
he
is there any
served.
other Kobe. I'm sure there are a lot of other Kobes now. Okay. All right. Okay. This is for the chat. Which is not true about Babe Ruth? A, he wanted to be a football star. B, he was mischievous and described as delinquent, incorrigible, and wayward. Sounds like Joan Crawford was his mother. His father died in a street fight. He was sent to an orphanage at age 7.
Is this for the chat?
Which one is not true?
Yeah.
Chat. Which one is not true? So 3 are going to be true. He wanted to be a football star is A. B, he was mischievous and described as delinquent, incorrigible, and wayward. C, his father died in a street fight. D, he was sent to an orphanage at age 7. So you're saying A, he wanted to be a football star. And you're correct. Babe Ruth found a home in baseball. In his time, he hit more home runs in a season than the total of all the players of other teams. He pitched 29 consecutive scoreless innings in the World Series, and he has the all-time best slugging percentage and a career batting average of .342. So there you go. So he was sent to an orphanage at age 7. His father died in a street fight, and he was mischievous and described as delinquent, incorrigible, and wayward. Okay. All right. I don't know why we didn't do these before. I thought you guys couldn't handle these before. I thought these were going to be too hard to say. Okay. Olympic swimmer. This is for the panel. What happened to Elle? She fell asleep? She's going to be so upset. She's going to be so upset.
No.
She did. She fell asleep. Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps, who has won more gold medals than any other athlete, started swimming because of, now one thing's going to be true, growing up on a fishing boat with his father. B, wanting to spend time with his sisters. C, health problems. D, living across the street from a public pool.
One of them is true.
One.
Only one?
And one is the reason that he started swimming.
I'm gonna say the last one, but that's.
Yeah, D.
I think so too.
Living by a pool.
Hi, Jeff. And you are wrong. The answer is B, wanting to spend more time with his sisters. Phelps' older sisters introduced him to swimming by allowing him to join them during their swimming lessons. He was afraid to put his head into the water, so he first learned the backstroke at age 7.
Oh, okay.
All right, this is for the chat. See, I just got a tiny head rush right there in the back of my head now this time. Okay. Which is not true about Emperor, Conqueror, and military genius Napoleon Bonaparte? A, he enjoyed going about in disguises. B, he was attacked by his wife's dog on their wedding night. C, he wrote romance novels. D, he was a great chess and card player. Which is not true? A, he enjoyed going about in disguises. B, he was attacked by his wife's dog on their wedding night. C, he wrote romance novels. D, he was a great chess and card player. You say C. Jeff says D. Mary says C. C. D is correct. Napoleon, discoverer of the Rosetta Stone, whose military... Now, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Tell me what's funny. Does anybody know what's funny right now, why I'm thinking that's funny? Michael Phelps advertises Rosetta Stone to learn a new language.
That's true.
We
Yes, he
just
does.
had a Michael Phelps question, and now they just mentioned Rosetta Stone, even though it's not that program.
Huh.
Okay, whose military strategies led to canned food, the Braille language for the blind, and driving on the right side of the road, was not great at chess or cards. Fiercely competitive, he would resort to cheating to win. Okay. This is for the panel. Okay. Which of the following did not lead self-proclaimed king of all media, Howard Stern, to become an entertainer? A, his father bringing him to work at a radio station. B, thinking he'd be more successful with girls if he was famous. C, a high-paying contract he was offered right out of college, which did not lead him to become an entertainer.
C. Not 3. Number C. Letter C.
I think A, but I don't know.
That's correct. C is correct. Stern spent
Yeah,
many
good for
years
you.
perfecting his craft
Yay,
with minimal
that one.
success, working in college radio and spinning records for a small radio station before achieving fame and notoriety.
Oh, wow, I missed this. Didn't hear the question.
Well,
Go to the bathroom.
Well, it was Howard Stern.
Dang it, I would have known.
Well, Nicole got it
You'll
right.
have to get a portable potty.
Nicole got it for us, so it's okay.
Okay, this is for the chat. Growing up, actor Tom Hanks was A, the coolest kid in school. B, irresponsible and frequently missed classes. C, focused on becoming an astronaut. D, determined to become a horse rancher. I know that one. I don't know why I knew that one, but I do.
Who's the guy they're talking about?
Tom
I know
Hanks.
it's not.
Tom Hanks?
Oh,
Interesting.
You said it's C, and that's correct.
Horse
congratulations. Who got it right?
Hanks was unsuccessful in his attempts to
Rob.
become an astronaut, much to the benefit of his future movie fans, but
And
he is a
Buck
big
Young.
supporter of NASA's manned space program. What happened?
Apollo, did Apollo.
What did you want me to do? It's trying to be funny. Okay, very good. Now let's say, hi Norma.
Hi, Norma.
Okay, actor and comedian Robin Williams, this is for the chat. A, was voted least likely to succeed by his high school graduating class. B, is in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's fastest talker. Or C, was arrested twice for his out-of-control pranks in high school. Robin Williams.
Is this
A,
the chat?
this is chat, was voted least likely to succeed by his high school graduating class. B, I don't even think they had that as a cat. They never put something so mean as a category in our
I know,
graduating
right?
class. That was mean. B is in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's fastest talker. C, was arrested twice for his out-of-control pranks in high school. And Bucky Yen says
B.
A, Marianne says C, Ruff says C.
It's them.
The answer
went to
is
Juilliard.
A.
I thought
Least
the
likely to succeed, he went to Juilliard.
A. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
though
you-
Williams started out doing stand-up in a church basement, panhandling as a mime in New York Central Park, and experiencing a lot of negativity early in his life, one of his teachers at the Juilliard School even told him to give up acting. There's always those people that do that to people that end up going to be a writer, like, oh, my English teacher told me, hang it up. You
Yeah.
know, you can't write for crap. And then they end up being like a really successful writer.
Like Stephen King, maybe.
Yeah. He went
Wasn't
on to
Michael
achieve
Jordan?
great success in later years.
Didn't they tell Michael Jordan that too? Something about in school, he would never be any good at, I don't know, some kind of sport. I don't know what it was.
He was recruited for both baseball and basketball.
I forget what Ethan
Oh,
was.
was
He
he?
was a little kid. He
Oh, I
used to
think
love this
must-
one basketball movie where they had the guy and he went to this orphanage and I forget who the player was. They had that really weird guy from American Pie in it. Gosh, it was one of his favorite movies as a little kid. I can't think of the
Was
name
it a
of it.
basketball movie?
Yeah.
Wasn't Hoosiers, was it?
No. Mm-mm. Okay. What was Chuck Berry, a pioneer of rock and roll, doing when he was discovered? Was he A, working in a tobacco field, B, working in an auto repair shop, C, working at a beauty salon, D, working at a bar?
C.
D.
Tobacco place, field.
You all said something different.
Okay, they do it in the chat.
Okay. C is the answer. Working at a beauty salon.
Oh, wow.
Following in his sister's
Yay.
footsteps, Berry had earned a degree in cosmetology when he was discovered by blues great Muddy Waters, guitarist and songwriter. Berry was revered by musicians from the Beatles to the Rolling Stones. And he could really style your hair. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Okay, which of the this is for the chat. Which of the following did writer and activist Maya Angelou not do before achieving fame? A, worked as a streetcar conductor in San Francisco. B, was a calypso singer and dancer after graduating from high school. C, graduated with honors from Stanford University. Which of the following did writer and activist Maya Angelou not do?
Didn't she die recently?
I think so.
Hi, Heart.
Hart, is that your answer there for this one? Marianne has it right. Ruff has it right. C, graduated with honors from Stanford University. You know, none of you came to the, no, I shouldn't say none of you came to the movie. A lot of you didn't come to the movie last night and you missed a really good movie. We watched Homicidal. It's,
What is that, an old
it's
movie?
yeah, it's an old movie.
Yeah,
I got so freaked out at the
I
end.
missed the end, so I could
And
watch
I
it
got
again.
so freaked out, and I was going to
Don't
scream.
say
And
the
I'm not going to say
spoilers.
what it was, but when they put that clock on and they said, if you're scared right now, leave the theater. You have 25
Yes.
seconds to leave the theater.
Who's
I was
in
like
that?
freaking out.
Who's in that?
Gene Arliss and I don't know if it's who was the it's very Hitchcock-esque.
I don't know if I
Yes.
saw it.
Yeah. And then Linda had a tantrum about
was
missing it,
really
even though it
good.
was announced on the community tab. So we're going to be watching it again because Margot fell asleep too.
Which movie? Homicidal?
Marco and Sharon fell asleep.
Yes, and Sharon did too.
I'm gonna look that up right now. I wanna see
Don't
if-
go look up. Don't tell anything about it. Don't spoil her
No, I
because
won't. I
there's a
just-
really big spoiler.
I wanna see the movie, you know, the cover of it.
Well, Debbie
Linda,
Van
if you're
knew that
listening.
movie with me. We both knew about that movie. She said, "What was that movie with the head falling down?" And I said, "Oh, it's this movie."
Oh, no, Captain Lee, prayers for your mom.
But I forgot about
Oh.
the ending, and then I remembered
Oh,
what
Captain
happened.
Lee, I'm sorry.
Oh no,
What happened?
her mom's in a
My
coma.
mom is in a
and they
coma,
know
and
nothing,
they know
but they
nothing.
suspect a stroke.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no. Wow, praying for Captain Lee. Are you at the hospital?
oh, 1961, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's really good. My sister and I saw it staying home from school once, and we're like, "What movie is this?" And I forget who told me. It's because somebody
I
told
remember
me.
you talking about it.
Yes, I
before.
did, and somebody here in the chat told me it was Homicidal. And then Deborah asked me something about it, or asked the chat, and I was like, "That's Homicidal." And then I thought we watched it once, and I don't know. My mind is going. I really think I'm losing my mind.
It looks good.
But then when I was watching it again, I kind of remembered the end, and I was like, wait a second, I think I remember this, but I wonder if we watched it. Like, I would like my whole life recorded so I could go back, just type in an index, did I watch it, and it would say, yeah, on this date.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So good.
So I wonder if I did watch
Wonder
it
a
again,
week now.
because that can't be
Oh,
from when I
well,
was a
boy.
kid that I remembered that whole thing, how it ended. I think we did watch it again on a movie night.
You missed
somewhere.
all the trivia, Al. It's over.
Al, what are you doing?
Hi, Jeanette.
Okay, Maya Angelou. The answer is C. Despite the fact that Maya never attended college, her hard work and talent made her a successful poet, author, playwright, teacher, actor, singer, and dancer. But I told them I don't care. Oh, really? But what'd they say, though, Captain Lee? How old is your mom?
Will they do what you want, Captain,
That's
since
what
she
I'm
already
saying, if
has
she-
that? Huh? Well, Carolyn?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Jeanette.
Sharon, do you have a fan on?
Yes.
You're cold? I mean, you're hot?
No,
Why do you have a fan on?
because
That's what I thought, Beth.
Oh, I know why.
is it really bad?
No, but I'm just thinking that I'm sitting here, I'm thinking of turning on my foot heater and you've got a fan on.
I know why.
I'm under my blankies.
She is 80.
Yes, that's why.
She is 80, the 28th of this month. She'll be 81.
She's 88.
Mm-mm.
She's 80. On the
28th
28th,
of
she'll be
March.
81.
Oh, on the 28th, she will be 81.
And she said, yes, they said, but they can't do it too much.
Okay, this is for the panel. Which is not true about Quentin Tarantino? A, he has Native American Cherokee blood. Now you're going to want what's not true. B, he worked in Hermosa Beach video store, influenced his working in a Hermosa Beach video store influenced his directing choices. C, he wrote Reservoir Dogs during his 4-year stint as a U.S. Marine. Which is not true.
Is this the chat?
No, it's you guys.
Oh, see.
The first one.
The,
Or
Wait, no,
someone
the
using-
middle one, the middle
Yeah,
one.
it sounds like someone using a marker, right? What did you guys say?
D, I say.
You say
I
that
say-
you don't
I
think
say
the
B.
working in a video store influenced his directing choices?
I think it did.
Okay, so what do you think?
We all said a different answer. We all said,
That's
Well, whoever
B.
said C got it right. He wrote
I said
Reservoir
I
Dogs
didn't
during his
hold
4-year
it.
stint as a U.S. Marine is not true.
Yeah.
Tarantino actually wrote Reservoir Dogs in just 3 weeks. Despite failed screenings and people walking out of the film, critics now say it is the best independent film ever made.
Okay. Right on, Nicole. We did good.
Okay.
Nicole, quit looking it up.
I don't have time to.
Okay, here we go to the chat. Singer-songwriter Bruce Springsteen became interested in music. Okay, you're going to want the one that's true. Seeing his father perform in small clubs, from interacting with his mother, who is a music teacher. C, watching a Chuck Berry concert. D, from watching the Ed Sullivan Show. And they are wrong, but we keep going. What do you mean they are wrong? Well, who's wrong? The cards are wrong?
The cards are wrong.
The cards are wrong, facilitation, or they're
Wait.
wrong on the panel? They did say all just said a different thing.
I said C.
Somebody on the panel got it right.
It was me and Mark.
But you should be thinking about your card. Hello, Amy's Justice League.
I am.
Me?
So far, everybody in the chat is wrong. Oh, the best independent film ever? Well, that's what they say. Critics, I don't know. What critics could they be? Maybe there's a lot
I
of
don't
critics.
agree with that. I don't agree either. I
never
really
even
like-
saw the movie. I don't even know
It's
what
a
the
good
truth
movie, guys.
Hi,
It
Jeanette.
is. It is. Trust me, it is good.
I mean,
I don't know if it's the best, but you know.
kind of overrated, Tarantino. Please don't hate me.
The answer is D. From watching the Ed Sullivan Show. When Springsteen was 7 years old, he watched Elvis Presley on the Ed Sullivan Show, and pursuing music became his passion. Once during Bruce's early performing days, he tried to break into Elvis's home, but he was stopped at the front door before he could meet him.
Oh, wow.
Okay. This is for the panel.
Elle, are you awake?
No.
Okay. Which is not true about Leonardo da Vinci, painter, inventor, and one of the world's greatest geniuses? A, now you want what's not true. He never married. B, he wrote backwards. C, he loved hunting. D, he was an illegitimate child, which is not true. A, he was never married. B, he wrote backwards. C, he loved hunting.
C.
D, he was an illegitimate child.
C.
Haunting.
I'm going to say D. I'm going to
The
say
hunting. No, the hunting. The hunting.
I'm going to say D.
The answer is C. Da Vinci, who painted the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper, was a vegetarian. He would go to
Oh.
markets, purchase live animals, and free them. Okay,
There you go.
now listen to this
Well,
one.
proof-
How does
Sounds to me.
this card and Leonardo da Vinci, well, not this card, but how does Leonardo da Vinci connect to the Murdaugh trial? Let's see if you know.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
How is Leonardo da Vinci connected to the Murdaugh trial? Let's see who
And he
knows.
was
This
a
can be
man of
panel
many-
or chat.
He was so
It's an extra
talented,
credit.
you know?
Extra credit.
He was an inventor of everything. He wasn't just an artist.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't know?
He also wears the beige
No, I
jumpsuit.
Mm-mm.
He what?
Nope. Let's see if the chat knows.
I have no idea.
You did a report on him in high school?
There was
He
a
carries a badge around with him everywhere.
there was a real good show about him too.
Lights on his car.
Maggie's ear? No, you're thinking of Van Gogh. How is Da Vinci?
I have no idea.
Because Creighton Waters used the picture of the Mona Lisa to explain reasonable doubt to the jury. Remember when he
Oh.
held up the picture of Mona Lisa
Oh,
and said,
I
if I
didn't see
tear a
that.
part off of it, do you still know that's the Mona Lisa? You don't remember when he did that during his closing argument?
I must have missed that part.
I don't remember that either.
Really?
He did.
The Velveteen Rabbit, I heard
Hi.
that one.
That was from the guy that Scooter
That's
has a
the
crush
Andy
on.
Griffith guy.
Yeah, that's the guy she has a crush on.
Yeah, Andy Griffith.
He doesn't
is
remind me of
wonderful.
Andy Griffith. He reminds me of some other actor, that guy. I can't think of which one it is.
Somebody
but
else too, yes.
Definitely not Andy Griffith.
To me, he did.
It's not.
He was fantastic. I'm gonna watch it a third time.
So
For real, guys, he was great. Didn't you think so?
Scooter has a whole fantasy of like patting him on the back when he comes in. You did great, honey, in that clothes today.
He did. And when he was
Yeah,
walking,
I've got your slippers and your drink. Here you go. She's been having fantasies about this
I
guy.
may have watched it even more than 3 times.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she's fantasizing over this guy.
I've watched it on like the news.
Can we just swing by the law offices and just while we're there, just to say he did a great job?
I've watched him on court TV. I go to all the
I just want to get a selfie with him. I think we can go. Let's just call and let's just stop by, see if he's in the office. I think I can get a selfie.
You just put
So
everything.
we're a fan of true crime.
He put
Really
everything
like to
in
go in and just say hi.
Mm-hmm.
farm wife, wasn't he?
I'm not going to burst your bubble, farm wife. Okay.
He was great.
All right. He didn't hold up the Mona Lisa. Creighton Waters did. Okay. This is for the chat. Elon Musk, founder of SpaceX. Now look at this. Tell me this extra credit is going to be, how is Elon Musk connected to a true crime case we covered? That's going to be the extra credit. And Tesla architect, A, failed computer class in high school. B, was arrested many times for drag racing. C, failed out of an astronaut training program. D, was often beaten and bullied. Which is true. And then you've got the extra credit on how is this related to a true crime case and which one and why.
Is this for the chat or the
This
panel?
is for the chat.
The chat.
I know the
Yeah.
answer,
I
crap.
do too.
It's Oliver Pratt from A Time to Kill. I'll have to look at that.
Oh, I'll have to look too. I'll look right now, actually.
And she'll have 2 guys to be interested in. But this guy she could probably meet.
I mean, he was fantastic. That theatrical performance, oh my gosh. The best lawyer I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly, but you got one part of it wrong, Barb. Barb got the extra credit, but it was SpaceX that Chandler was. SpaceX, but very good. You're paying attention. You're saying, everybody said D. Yes, that's correct. Elon was often beaten and bullied.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was really common knowledge, but maybe not.
I didn't know that. With his personality, I can see why.
Well, yeah, no.
Right?
And how does it apply to the case? Which case?
Yeah.
I don't know, Nicole.
Okay.
Did anybody get the bonus answer, Carolyn?
Yes, Chandler Halderson lied to everyone and said that he had a job at SpaceX, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And that's the guy that burned his
right.
parents' heads, or tried to burn them in the fireplace.
Yes, and they found
Yeah, brought his
pieces
torso
everywhere.
out to the farm, his girlfriend's farm, yeah. Okay,
Hopefully.
see how things it's like 7 degrees of separation.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
6. Is it 6?
All right. Apple founder Steve Jobs, this is for the panel. A, graduated first in his class from MIT. B, never learned how to code. C, finished second in a college Jeopardy tournament. D, met Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak at Woodstock?
What are we saying, which is true or not true?
Which is true? Which one is true?
Which
B.
one?
Whoa, which one's true?
Yeah, Apple
Yeah.
founder Steve Jobs, A, graduated first in his class from MIT, B, never learned how to code, C, finished second in a college Jeopardy tournament, D, met Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak at Woodstock.
He never learned how to code.
Never learned how to code.
C, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Despite founding
Yeah.
one of the most
Yeah.
influential tech companies in the world, he was better known for his creativity and business skills. He never personally engineered any hardware or developed any software. Okay, this is for the chat. Oh, here we go. You just mentioned Michael Jordan. Which is not true about basketball great Michael Jordan? A, his father wanted him to be a mechanic. B, as part of his athletic training, he enjoyed long swims in the Atlantic Ocean. C, he was born in Brooklyn. D, his idol was Magic Johnson. Which is not true? A, his father wanted him to be a mechanic. B, as part of his athletic training, he enjoyed long swims in the Atlantic Ocean. C, he was born in Brooklyn. D, his idol was Magic Johnson. Hi, Rich. Okay, you guys are saying B. And whoops, I'm here. Yeah, you guys are correct with B. B is correct. Jordan is afraid of large bodies of water. As a child, he saw a friend drown in the ocean, and Jordan himself nearly drowned at a baseball camp.
Yikes.
Hi, Gretchen. Okay. This is for the panel. Growing up, John Lennon of the Beatles, A, first learned to play the drums. B, hated Elvis Presley. C, was a high school soccer player. D, sang in a choir.
B.
You think he hated Elvis Presley?
I kind of do.
Okay.
And what was the other one after Elvis?
Sang in a
Was
choir.
a star high school soccer player, or D, sang in a choir, or A, first learned to play drums?
Which one's not true?
Which one is true?
Sing
Which
in a
one
choir.
is true?
Sang in a choir is correct. In his early days,
Oh.
the rebellious Lennon
That was
was
B,
a
right?
church choir boy and a Boy Scout. Okay. Okay, here you go. This is Robert De Niro for the chat. Acting great Robert De Niro became interested in acting when A, he got a new girlfriend after being in a student play. B, his mother had him audition for a toy commercial. C, he drew laughs mimicking small-time mobsters in his neighborhood. D, his father regularly took him to all the local movie theaters. A, he got a new girlfriend after being in a student play. B, his mother had him audition for a toy commercial. C, he drew laughs mimicking small-time mobsters in his neighborhood. Or D, his father took him to all the local movie theaters.
Darren's fans.
The
I
answer,
know.
Gretchen Blue
I'm
is
gonna turn it
first with
off.
the right answer, then
No,
Team
don't
Heart
turn
Made
it off.
Wise. And the right answer is his dad introduced him to what became his lifelong passion. Though he
I know,
dropped
my
out of
kids
high
mentioned
school
him.
to pursue acting, he is one of the most successful actors in the world with a net worth of $500 million.
Not bad.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, playwright, this is for you guys. panel. Playwright extraordinaire William Shakespeare, A, was educated at the best universities of his time. B, had parents who were probably illiterate. C, ran away from home to become a knight's apprentice. D, had malformed hands,
A.
which forced him to dictate all his writing.
Wait, this is for us, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
A.
Could you answer that, ask that again, please?
Yeah. Playwright extraordinaire William Shakespeare, A, was educated at the best universities of his time. B, had parents who were probably illiterate. C,
B.
ran away from home to become a knight's apprentice. D, had malformed hands, forcing him to dictate all his writing.
Wait a minute, which one is or isn't true?
Scooter, you need a miracle here. Stat.
No,
No, I was talking to Isaiah for a minute, so I could mute. But,
No, but you were laying on the speaker.
oh, well, now he's got the microwave going, popcorn. I'm gonna say ran away to be something. An
I
apprentice.
say B.
I say
wait,
B.
what was it?
You
Which-
can see me skipping. Some of the ones we've done, I don't want to ask a redundant
Is this-
question or
is
one that's
this
so easy
a-
it's ridiculous.
Which one is true?
Which one is true?
Oh, which one is true? He ran away.
I
The
think his
answer
parents really
is,
got rid of it.
I said B.
the answer is B.
Yeah.
Shakespeare rose from
Good job, Nicole.
unexceptional circumstances to become the greatest writer in the English language. Even though his work dates back over 400 years, Shakespeare's writing introduced to the English language 1,700 words and dozens of famous phrases that we still use today.
Alas, poor York.
No, I've been asking sports questions, and that none of that
Wherefore,
malarkey.
Romeo.
What?
I said, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Okay, here you go. I've got a sports one right here.
He's the East and Juliet is the South.
Which is not true about Hall of Fame Jets quarterback Joe Namath. Growing up, now you want the one that's not true, wanted to join the Air Force to become a pilot. B, practiced his passing by throwing a football over telephone wires. C, only liked to play football. D, learned to play football from his 3 older brothers. You want the one that is not true. A, wanted to join the Air Force to become a pilot. B, practiced his passing by throwing a football over telephone wires. C, only liked to play football. Or D, learned to play football from his 3 older brothers. Hello, Jujubes. Oh, Jujubes, I need to give Bucky Ann your address, I think.
Night, Jujubes.
Good night, Choo Choo
Good
Bees.
night, Jujubes. You fell off your chair?
Jujuby, hi.
Or you fell in your chair? Okay, good night, Jujus.
My Juju bees. I mean, frozen yogurt. My mouth is frozen.
I'm gonna get it.
Right, Juju?
Sounds good.
Oh, it's so good. It's vanilla bean. So
Okay,
good.
so you guys say, di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Nobody's got it. Oh yes, Bucky Ann got it. C, only like to play football. Broadway Joe, whose guaranteed victory in AFC's first Super Bowl win, was a talented athlete who turned down multiple offers from Major League Baseball teams. Okay. All right, here you go for the panel. By the time future actress Marilyn Monroe was 17 years old, she, A, was a member of the U.S. Olympics women's swim team. B, was pressured into marriage to avoid being placed in an orphanage. C, won a Miss California beauty contest. D, did stand-up comedy at county fairs.
Is this for us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's true or which one's false?
The marriage.
The marriage is true.
That's what I mean.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. It says Marilyn was in and out of foster homes throughout her childhood. She had to marry at age 16 to avoid being placed in an orphanage. She married 2 more times to the all-star baseball player Joe DiMaggio and the famous playwright Arthur Miller. Okay. All right. This, George Orwell, this is for the chat. The author of 1984 and Animal Farm, A, was given a gun by Ernest Hemingway to protect himself from foreign agents. B, as a member of the British cabinet, observed government corruption. C, did not fight against the fascists in the Spanish Civil War. Which one is it? A, B,
Is
or
this
C?
for us?
No, the chat.
Oh, the answer.
George Orwell was given a gun by Ernest Hemingway to protect himself from foreign agents. B, as a member of the British cabinet, observed government corruption. C, did not fight against the fascists in the Spanish Civil War. Hi, Peachy Keen. Mary Warren is correct. When Orwell spoke to Hemingway about concerns for his personal safety, Hemingway gave him one of his guns. He was offended, his work offended governments, but the concerns his writing identified, state surveillance, the loss of privacy, and the dangers presented by dictators and fascists, are still relevant today. Okay. Let's see. This is too easy. I just can't. This is too easy. See, I skipped some because they're too easy. I'll save the really easy ones for something. Some of them are just too easy. Okay, Richard Pryor, this is for the the panel. Richard Pryor had a difficult childhood because A, he suffered from polio and spent many years in a wheelchair. B, at age 4, he was sent to an orphanage. C, he was raised by his grandmother in a brothel. D, he did poorly in school due to his dyslexia.
A,
D. We're gonna say A as well.
polio, yeah.
C.
C is correct. Richard Pryor grew up in a brothel owned by his grandmother, where his mother was
Oh,
working.
wow.
Mhm. Okay, let's see.
Seems to me he talked about that.
All right.
Oh, did I get it right?
Yeah.
You did, Nicole.
Okay,
wow.
This is for the chat. Which of the following is not true about Sigmund Freud? A, he discovered that the best results were achieved when his patients lay down on a couch. B, his most famous book, The Interpretation of Dreams, was an immediate bestseller. C, he smoked 20 cigars a day. Which one is not true?
Is this for the chat?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, that's Sharon's fan. It sounds like the old-fashioned metal antique fan I've ever heard in my life. I saw one of them in auction the other day.
Did you?
Yes.
Sounds like somebody
Said it still
scribbling
works,
with a
and
marker.
I really was going to buy it and bring it to the beach house as a joke. And
Sounds like
it
it's
sounds
all
like that's what
filtered.
Sharon's using.
It rattles.
It sounds like a metal, like really old-fashioned thing.
I happen to like it.
It sounds like a marker, just like a
Well, it
Sharpie.
wasn't me. Peachy said it sounds like someone is using a marker. No, Hyde said that, but Peachy said it sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
Oh.
Oh, I can-
No, it doesn't.
I turned it on.
Look what Kevin wrote.
Sounds
You
like
want
you
not
need
true.
to get your engineer to level it out, Sharon.
Yeah, you want not true. So you guys say B is the right answer, and it took many years for Freud's writings to become successful. His most significant work sold only 361 copies during its first 6 years in print. 10 years elapsed before a second edition came out. It sounded like someone was going to town on some scratch-offs. Oh my gosh.
Who said that?
Peachy. Sharon, did you win anything?
No. Oh, boy.
We'd have to be going way fast.
I needed to
A
sleep.
lot of tickets.
Okay. Okay, this is for the panel. Which is not true about Stephen King? A, when he was 2, his father left him home to buy cigarettes and he never came back. B, his first novel, Carrie, was fished out of the trash by his wife after he gave up on it. C, he is not superstitious. D, he watched a childhood friend get hit by a train.
C, sorry.
One's true? You mean
Which
which
one
one's
is
true?
not true?
Oh, not true.
Number C.
So you're saying that he's not superstitious, he is superstitious, right, you're saying?
Yes.
King suffers from
I'm going to say the one about Carrie.
triskaidekaphobia, the fear of the number 13. He cannot stop writing when he lands on page 13 or any page number that's a multiple of 13.
Wait, that was a choice?
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember
No, it
that
wasn't
one.
a choice. No, that was just an explanation of why that he is superstitious.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Jeanette.
Okay.
I'm kind of superstitious.
This is for the chat. Artist Andy Warhol's famous Campbell's Soup series was inspired by A, his mother's favorite lunchtime meal, B, only being allowed to eat soup after he broke his jaw as a child, C, an overturned truck that spilled thousands of cans of soup.
I know the answer, but I can't say it because it's for the chat.
That's correct. See, the chat can answer both because it would come after you, so they're really allowed to answer both, but I don't grade them on those, on yours.
Yeah, the chat can answer both.
Wouldn't it be funny if I graded people like, Jeanette, your participation has been down. You've only attended, out of this month, you've only attended 23 lives. That would be funny if everybody got a report card at the end of the month. If you made it a competition, I bet you everybody would be like, I've got 100% attendance. Yeah. Okay.
I got all the questions right on the pop quiz.
C, an overturned truck that spilled thousands of cans of soup. That's what you say. You're wrong. It's A. The answer is A. It was his mother's favorite lunchtime meal. His mother would serve soup regularly for lunch. A groundbreaking and controversial artist, Warhol's works have sold for over $100 million.
Wow.
Okay, let's see.
Overrated.
Kind of a weirdo, really.
What, Sharon?
He's kind of a weirdo.
Yeah.
Okay, here's for the panel. Which of the following is not true about Coco Chanel, fashion designer and perfume maker? Which is not true? A, she was taught to sew by nuns in a Catholic convent. B, she began her fashion career by designing hats. C, she was a cabaret singer in her late teens. D, she loved to dress royalty. Which is not true?
B or C, it's one of the two. B,
I have no clue.
A.
B.
Gee, what should we see? Pick C. Pick C. Then all we will get it.
The answer is D.
I was right.
Chanel is quoted as saying, princes and princesses never pay their bills. Why should I give them something for nothing? No one ever gave me anything.
There you go.
Well, you know, I believe that.
Okay, here you go for the chat. Jack Nicholson was shocked to discover, A, that the woman he grew up believing to be his sister turned out to be his mother. B, LSD was added to his whiskey during the filming of Easy Rider. C, his movie The Shining was based on the history of the haunted hotel in Colorado. So he was shocked to discover. What was he shocked to discover? That the woman he grew up believing to be his sister turned out to be his mother.
I know this one.
LSD was added to his whiskey during the filming of Easy Rider. Or C, his movie The Shining was based on the history of a haunted hotel in Colorado.
Remember, we were just talking
Marianne
about this a couple
says
weeks
A.
ago?
Thinks-
Carolyn,
yeah,
remember?
I forgot this, but I thought that's like Ted Bundy, but I could have related that to true crime. What other serial killer found out the same news? It would be Ted Bundy would be the answer. It wasn't until he was in his 30s when a Time magazine reporter informed him that one of his sisters was actually his mother and his other sister his aunt. He took it well and was impressed his family could keep a secret like that for so long. Okay.
Seems like that was, well, not real common, but it seems like it happened a lot back in the old days.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah,
what would the neighbors think?
right.
Right.
Now it's the total opposite way, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, not total opposite, but you know what I mean.
Okay. Which is true about the Impressionist painter Vincent van Gogh? A, he only sold one painting in his lifetime. B, he started painting at the age of 7. C, he was a descendant of the artist Rembrandt. D, he was colorblind. Which is true?
He was colorblind.
Rich said that there's another train derailment.
Which one is
Oh,
true?
really?
You just got an alert.
Oh, let me see. I'll check in a second.
Oh,
So-
wow, he says plus the jam broke that holds the contaminated water.
I don't know. Elmer B. likes any Kubrick films? What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Okay, let's see. So, is anybody going to answer that about Van Gogh?
You
guys
have
said
2
B?
A's, 3 A's and a D.
It is A. He only sold, the thing that's true is that he only sold one painting in his lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Vincent van Gogh. I wonder which which painting was it? All right, let me see about a train derailment now.
Didn't he cut off his ear or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that
part
was
of his
kinda
ear, yeah,
weird.
for his because of his girlfriend, yeah.
That's so odd. I would be like, it's over, man. That is too much for me. It's weird. And Nick said, what? I can't hear.
We
Yeah.
learned that in like elementary art class. They used to always have that he cut off his ear. And I always thought about that. I always thought about him cutting it off and sending it off in a letter. I just,
Oh,
He did.
I'll show her. Really? You have no more ear. Now, wouldn't that be, she would be like, I was going to take you back, but now that you don't only have one ear, no,
Okay.
your hat will never stay on. We can't get married. I don't want it. And then that would be the irony of the whole situation because she was coming back. And then he had to be really crazy and cut off his ear. Okay, let's see.
you know, he had to be crazy in real life to do that.
A lot of artists are, though.
Yep, very true, very true.
Okay, let's see. Norfolk Southern Trail derails in Springfield, Ohio. Wow, Ohio hazmat emergency crews respond to train derailment. Let's see. According to the Clark County Sheriff's Office, emergency personnel and hazmat crews responded to the train derailment on State Route 41 and Gateway Boulevard at the Clark County Fairgrounds at about 5 p.m. It is not known if the train was carrying any freight at the time of the derailment. It doesn't look like there's any, I'll show you the I don't think there's any toxic stuff. There's no fire or anything, it's like that. At 7 p.m., the Clark County Emergency Management asked residents within 1,000 feet to shelter in place out of an abundance of caution. And let's see, Saturday's derailment comes just 1 month after a Norfolk, right? The derailment, I don't think this, thankfully, let me see. It says about 20 cars of a Norfolk Southern cargo train derailed near Springfield Saturday evening. But unlike the February 3rd derailment, there were no hazardous materials aboard the train.
Or they sent that hazardous material to get rid of it
Where?
here.
To Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
I have no idea. Why don't they find it on their own vacant land somewhere? Bring it here.
Huh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Okay. Springfield, they don't believe it has hazard. Yes, please stop the trains until they learn how to drive the effing trains. Van Gogh was as well colorblind. The question is strange. Sorry about weird. What, Jeanette, it's weird? I don't know what's going on with those trains. Okay, so where were we? Okay, let's see. This is the chats, right? All right.
I think so.
All right, so here you go. This is Willie Nelson chat. Before country western legend Willie Nelson found success as a singer-songwriter, he was a rodeo clown, A. B. He picked cotton and sold Bibles. C. He was a short order cook at the diner. Or D. Gave tours at the Alamo. Willie Nelson, what did he do? Rodeo clown, A. Picked cotton and sold Bibles, B. C. Was a short order cook at the diner. D. Gave tours at the Alamo. Oh, what was the painting? I don't know. I can look it up. I'd like to say sunflowers, but let's see. B is the correct answer. Picked cotton and sold Bibles.
Oh, wow.
The creator of the iconic album Red-Headed Stranger, Nelson has performed for over 50 years with the same guitar, Trigger, he calls it. He has been nominated for over 50 Grammy Awards and he won 10. Hi, Speed Drifter. Okay. It's called The Red Vineyard, and it's among Van Gogh's most dramatically colored provincial landscapes, but it is also famed for being the only painting that the artist is certain to have sold. It went for 400 francs, then €16 at a Brussels exhibition in March of 1890, 4 months before his suicide. And I'll show you a picture.
That's the best way to sell your stuff.
That's the
Die.
picture. The Red Vineyard. The picture is now in Russia at the Pushkin Museum in Moscow. Recently, the museum decided to conserve the picture to ensure its long-term preservation This led to the first investigation of the Red Vineyard using modern scientific techniques, unearthing fascinating discoveries. Here it is in the museum in 2021. Stop touching that with your bare hands. Okay. All right, now this is for the panel.
No, is he really, Barb? She said he's 89, Carolyn.
Who?
Willie Nelson.
He might be,
Probably.
probably is, he is old.
Very true, he is.
Okay, here's the panel. Which is not true about Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt? Not true. A, growing up she learned nearly a dozen languages. B, she was Egyptian. C, she believed herself to be a living goddess, the reincarnation of Isis. D, she had to flee Rome after her lover Julius Caesar was assassinated, which is not true.
This the panel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the last one, I think.
Wait, what's not true? She wasn't Egyptian.
Which is not true. A, growing up she learned nearly a dozen languages. B, she was Egyptian. C, she believed herself to be a living goddess, the reincarnation of Isis. D, she had to flee Rome after her lover Julius Caesar was assassinated.
D.
What did you say?
D. Or wait, no.
The answer is B. Though Cleopatra was born in Egypt, ethnically she came from a long line of Greek rulers who led Egypt for nearly 300 years, beginning with Alexander the Great's conquest in 332 BC. She was not Egyptian.
I get so confused if it's true or not true, you know, if that's
I
what.
do too. Yeah, I do too.
Okay, this is for the chat. Which of the following is true about Sacagawea, who helped guide Lewis and Clark on their expedition? A, she was only 17 when their expedition began. B, she carried her baby on her back the entire journey. C, she saved Lewis and Clark's journals when their boat capsized. Which are true? Mary Warren says A. Liz Top says B. Heart Made Wise says A. Barb says B. Bucky Ann says B. Julie, you know what? You're all right. Every one of you is right because they're all true. All of them are true. It was a trick question.
Okay.
Okay.
Nikki.
Okay. Which of the fuzzes for the panel, which of the following is true about the artist Pablo Picasso? A, he was considered a child prodigy. B, he fought on the side of the fascists in Spain in the 1930s. C, he hated Paul Cézane's paintings. D, he was arrested for stealing the Mona Lisa. Which are true? And it could be more than one.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
The answer is A, he was considered a child prodigy, and D, he was arrested for stealing the Mona Lisa. Legend has it Picasso could draw before he could speak. Almost already famous, he had no need to steal the Mona Lisa, but he was falsely accused, arrested, and questioned by the police when it went missing. He was released in the absence of any proof. Another true crime connected to an artist. Okay. Here we go. Chat. Before achieving fame, introducing the whole world to reggae music, Bob Marley, A, trained to be a naval captain like his father, B, took tourists marlin fishing in the Caribbean, C, worked as an automobile assembly line, or D, picked coffee beans in the hills of Jamaica. Goodbye, Rich.
Hi, Rich.
At 3:30 a.m.? Oh, really? Okay. Mary says D. Gretchen Blue says D. Marianne says D. Jeanette says bye, Rich. Oh, Formula One race. High 61 says D. Liz Top says A. Peachy Keen says A. You're all wrong. You're all wrong. The answer is C. Though Marley grew up in the rough neighborhood of Trench Town in Jamaica, earning the nickname Tough Gong, he moved to the U.S. to be with his mother and worked at Chrysler Motors. Okay. All right. Genghis Khan, a ruler whose empire ranged from Eastern Asia to Europe and the Middle East, A, was intolerant of different religions, B, was born in China, C, had 500 wives, or D, often showed leniency to his enemies. Genghis Khan. What's
Which
true?
one is true?
Yeah.
The third one.
He was tolerant to other religions.
It's the third one.
I-
It is
yeah.
said Khan had up to 500 wives, and though he was responsible for 40 million deaths during his reign, studies indicate that 1 in every 200 men alive today is a descendant of Genghis Khan.
How do you like that?
Wow, really?
Oh, no.
Okay, this is for the chat. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was one of the greatest composers, was A, so young when he first composed music, he needed family to help to write down his compositions. B, born deaf in one ear. C, the illegitimate son of the composer J.S. Bach. Or D, unable to play any instruments himself. Found it tonight. I know nothing about nothing. Oh, stop, Marianne. Marianne, you got it right. Oh, that's not Marianne, that's Mary Warren. Sorry. I didn't do that on purpose, Marianne. I get you confused with Mary Warren. I'm sorry. I was so happy when I thought you got one right, but then it wasn't you. Okay. It's the answer is right. Considered a musical genius, Mozart composed his first symphony at the age of 8 and his first opera at the age of 12. However, when he was older, Mozart could hear a piece of music one time and write it down flawlessly. Okay. All right, here you go. Geronimo, this is for the panel. The Apache leader and warrior who was motivated to fight when A, he was kidnapped by settlers and had to work as a slave. B, his mother, wife, and children were murdered by Mexican soldiers. C, the U.S. Army burned his village. Geronimo.
True?
Geronimo, which one's true?
Yeah.
That's what you want to know?
Why was he motivated to fight?
The last one?
Wrong. It's B. His mother, wife, and children were murdered by Mexican soldiers. Geronimo was motivated by revenge against the non-Native Americans for his tragic loss. It took 1/4 of the entire U.S. Army and over 5,000 soldiers at the time to track down Geronimo and get him to surrender. What happened to Nicole? She fell asleep too?
She was waiting.
That's
What
gonna
do you
be
mean? What do you
That's
mean?
gonna be
What happened to
reflected on
me?
your report card.
I was what?
You haven't been participating.
I was looking for a good neck pillow for cervical support and back.
Okay,
But I'm here. No, I'm up.
all right. Okay. Which is not true about Snoop Dogg, rapper, media personality, and business person? A, he has a high IQ. B, he went to the same high school as Cameron Diaz and was her weed dealer. C, he is named after the Peanuts character Snoopy. D, he hates sports.
This is for the chat, right?
No, it's for you guys.
Oh,
C.
No, wait, it's for the
C.
chat.
Oh,
Wait, who went
Chat.
last?
Yeah,
yeah, chat. It was for chat.
it's the chat.
It's for the chat, sorry. Which is not true about Snoop Dogg? A, he has a high IQ. B, he went to the same high school as Cameron Diaz and was her weed dealer. C, he is named after the Peanuts character Snoopy. D, he hates sports. Mary Ann, you're right on this one. Yes, and Mary Warren is wrong. And you're right, Mary Ann. You can take your victory march. Okay? You're right, Mary Ann. You got it. Snoop
that's right.
loves
Marianne.
football and basketball. He started a youth football league, and one of his players went on to win a Super Bowl ring. Okay?
Now, this one's the panel.
This is the panel. Charles Darwin described the evolution of species by natural selection after A, observing male gorillas fighting, B, having a vision during a class at divinity school, C, taking a 5-year voyage, D, watching a caterpillar turn into a butterfly.
I don't know. D. The voyage.
The true one you're saying?
Yeah. No, well, no. Why describe the evolution of species by natural selection after which of those things?
I'm going to go with the voyage. It's just a guess.
That's the correct answer. Darwin made detailed observations during a 5-year voyage that exposed him to many forms of life on different continents. He understood the controversial nature of his insights and waited 20 years before publishing his revolutionary theory.
Yes, I got it. Yes.
Okay. Now, here's the chat. The first time skateboard pioneer Tony Hawk got on a skateboard, he, A, attempted a 720 and nearly succeeded. B, smashed into a fence because he didn't know how to turn. C, skated down the railing of his town library. D, nearly got run over by a truck. You thought the caterpillar, Peachy? Look at the little emoji caterpillar.
Yeah, remember you put in some kind of symbol and those things will come up?
What?
You can put like different symbols and little emoji thingies will come up, but I can't remember what they are.
Okay, more facilitation. You're putting too much into these cards. The answer is B. When Hawk's brother gave him a skateboard at the age of 9, Tony went for it. He was the first skateboarder to successfully perform in 900, which is 2.5 rotations in competition. Hawk is the individual most responsible for making skateboarding a new Olympic sport, but when he first started, he smashed into a fence because he didn't know how to turn. Okay, his name is Fred. Which is not true about Jay-Z, the rapper, record executive, and businessman? A, he struggled in school with barely passing grades. B, he was abandoned by his father when he was 11. C, he often woke his family at night by loudly banging drum patterns on the furniture. Which is not true? Somebody's sleeping and snoring. I think it's Margot. We have to put her in the waiting room.
I think it's
No, we
Margot.
have to mute her.
I think it's Margot too.
Okay. So now we've got Al and Margot falling asleep on panel. That's going to be reflected in their next report card. Snoring is extra.
The father thingy I'm gonna go with.
Which one?
The father,
You think that is not true?
Oh, which it was true?
Which is not true? Which of the things that I
Oh.
mentioned is not true?
not true. Oh, not true, not true. The drum thingy.
Okay.
I think that he did poorly in school.
Well, then that would be true. If you think he did poorly in school, then that wouldn't be your answer because it
It's
says.
so confused.
But the
I
answer.
like the trivia where we could just answer the question.
The answer is A. Well, that's why we didn't play these cards once before because I thought it was too confusing.
That's A.
The future billionaire was a whiz kid at school. When Jay-Z was in the 6th grade, he tested at a 12th grade level. And Marianne, that's another one you got right, so you take another victory lap. You're the most
I
improved
said it.
student. You're the most improved student, Marianne, on your report card.
I said A.
Okay, you said A, but then you said I don't think he did well in school.
No, that was you said on the card.
Oh, okay, then you got it too. Okay, you got it. I'll put it on your report card as well.
Thank you.
Okay,
Jeez, I'll fight for every point I get.
okay, let's see now.
I'm not competitive. No.
It was the chat.
I know. She always gives me easy.
Okay, which is not true about Jackie Chan, actor, martial artist, and stuntman? A, he was trained as an opera singer. B, he was a member of the Triads, organized crime syndicate. C, his mother smuggled opium, and his father was a spy. D, he studied under Bruce Lee. Which one is not true? Well, Peachy, you'll have to rewrite the game. You're correct, Mary Warren.
Warren.
Chan has been frequently harassed by the Triads. They even took a shot at him as he was boarding a plane. He once had to confront some of its members with a gun and hand grenades to protect himself.
he had hand grenades when he was boarding a plane?
My God. No, I don't think it's at the same time. That one we've already answered. Um, Okay, Neil Armstrong, the first person to set foot on the moon, A, was given a telescope at the age of 6, which inspired him to explore outer space. B, had his first plane flight at the age of 18. C, had a pilot's license even before a driver's license. D, was afraid of heights as a young man.
Is this one which is true or,
Oh, who is
Isn't.
this for? Is this for the panel?
yeah,
Oh, yeah. Which one is true? Yeah.
I think he had a pilot's license before a driver's license.
I think that's what it is as well.
That is true. Armstrong earned his pilot's license at the age of 16. He was a decorated fighter pilot and test pilot before embarking on the lunar mission.
There you go.
Well, Buckingham, we can't stop the whole game just because you're going to the bathroom. You'll either have to take your phone with you or skip this turn. Okay. Growing up, Rihanna, the singer, fashion designer, philanthropist, and business person, received A, a full scholarship to Oxford University, B, military training, C, lessons in singing from Mariah Carey, or D, an inheritance that allowed her to pursue music full time. What did she receive? A, a full scholarship to Oxford University, B, military training, C, singing lessons from Mariah Carey, or D, an inheritance.
This is for the panel, right?
No,
No, the chat.
you're going to get needs improvement and paying attention.
Listening skills need work.
Yeah. The answer is B, Mary Warren, yes. Rihanna was an Army cadet in her home country of Barbados. She credits the training with helping her balance books on her head in preparation for walking the catwalk. This, she said, helped her win her first beauty pageant when she was still in high school. Okay.
Oh, that's good. I didn't know that.
Okay. Actor Leonardo DiCaprio, this is for the panel, was named for A, Leonardo da Vinci, B, a famous Italian wine, C, his great-grandfather Augustus, Leonardo is not his real name, or D, a famous Italian poet.
The first one,
Leonardo da Vinci?
yes, it was named for him.
DiCaprio's pregnant mother was viewing a Da Vinci painting in Florence, Italy when he kicked for the first time. His parents took that as a sign and named him Leonardo.
I remember him saying that on some program years ago.
Wow, no kidding.
Okay. Which of the following is not true of John F. Kennedy before he became president? Which is not true? He falsified health documents to get into the Navy. B, he was an animal lover. C, he won a Pulitzer Prize for a book he wrote. D, he was a Republican until he ran for president as a Democrat. Which is not true? which is not true. You're saying you don't think he was an animal lover? Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my foot heater. That's weird. Okay, Bucky Ann got it right.
What was, oh, you'll read it, okay.
That, hold on, I've gotta turn my foot heater. I'm freezing and Sharon's got fans on. Okay. The answer is JFK was a lifelong Democrat. Due to ill health, he had to produce false records to become a naval officer, eventually becoming a World War II hero. He loved animals, and during his days at the White House, over 15 different pets lived there. 15 different pets. Hi, Norma. Okay.
Hi, Norma. Hi, Earth Angel.
This is for the panel. Which is not true about Taylor Swift, pop and country star and songwriter? A. She was taught to play guitar by a computer repairman. You're looking for what's not true. She was a fashion model at age 14. She grew up on a Christmas tree farm. Or D. She has a dreadful fear of the number 13.
B.
You say B?
The computer repairman, I say.
You say A?
I say A. Yeah.
Well, you're both wrong.
Yeah.
Swift
At least
is
she's afraid of number
superstitious but
13.
believes 13 is her lucky number. She writes the number 13 on her hand before concerts. She was born on the 13th, turned 13 on Friday the 13th. Her first gold record took 13 weeks to reach gold status, and her first number one song had a 13-second introduction.
Is that right?
That's
Ooh.
right.
She should get together with Stephen King.
Okay.
13 is a lucky number.
Yeah, I think so too.
Number.
Okay, to the chat. Actor Vin Diesel of Fast and Furious fame got his first acting break when he, A, was discovered at Gold's Gym, B, was caught trespassing, C, was a bouncer at a Vegas nightclub, or D, was hospitalized after an auto accident. Where did he get his big break? Hello, Earth Angel. What happened, Jeanette? What's wrong? Who's blocked Jeanette? I don't know who blocked Jeanette.
My cat's yelling at me to pet her. No, Bella. She keeps swiping me.
Who
Well,
blocked you,
Heather did.
Jeanette? The answer is B, Bucky Ann's Creations. Oh, you retracted it. See? You weren't sure on yourself. That's going to go on your report card.
Oh, no.
Lacks some self-confidence. You retracted it and you had the right answer.
Should go with your first instinct.
Yep.
You were
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Diesel broke into a theater with some friends with the intention of vandalizing it. When they were caught, instead of calling the police, the theater artistic director offered him a role in an upcoming show, kickstarting his acting career.
Oh, wow.
Who can you get?
Okay.
Boy.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Okay, which of the following, this is for the panel, did Julius Caesar, Roman emperor and military genius, not experience? A, studying philosophy, B, prosecuting lawbreakers, C, being kidnapped and held for ransom, D, being born by cesarean section, a procedure that is named for him.
D.
Yeah, D.
Hey.
That is correct. It is a legend that Caesar was born by being cut from his mother's womb. The name of the operation is derived from the Latin word for cut. However, the month of July is named after him. I was blocked by Earth Angel. Oh, that is weird. Earth Angel, why'd you block Jeanette?
Might have been accident, Jeanette. Like I accidentally blocked my bot and I can't get him back.
I did not, Earth Angel says.
Yeah, see, it's an accident, Jeanette.
Jeanette, why do you think she blocked you? Can you see Jeanette, Earth Angel? Hi, Sassy Darcy. I never saw a picture of the ice cream cake, so it didn't really happen. How would I do that? You add her to your block list. Jeanette can't see you, obviously.
No, she said she didn't, no.
I don't know, Jeanette. She says she didn't. Why do you think she blocked you? No, she is not the only one. What do you mean, Jeanette? Do you want to come up and explain?
Yeah, come up, Jeanette.
Yeah, I'll give you the number because I'm not going to be able to go through this in chat and not understand what's going on, and we should get to the bottom of it.
No, Earth Angel does not see her, but she didn't block her,
Oh,
she
Earth
said.
Angel doesn't see her.
Jeanette, honestly, sometimes you can't see another person for some odd reason. I swear that is true. Remember, Carolyn, there was that one person years ago on here and some of us could never see them. And you, because I remember saying that to you and you said, yeah, a lot of people say they cannot see her. And she would say the same thing. She's like, I didn't block anybody.
Yeah, I do have, hold on, I've got this. I don't know what my,
See, Jeanette, she's saying, who is Jeanette? Jeanette, she didn't
can't
block
see
me.
Jeanette? Okay, hang on.
It happens, Jeanette, where you can't see sometimes. I promise. Come on, Jeanette, and call in. I haven't heard your voice forever. I miss you.
We love when you call in.
Okay, let's see. Jeanette, I'm going to send you a thing to see what's going on here because we don't want Jeanette upset here. All right, Jeanette, I'm sending you a thing. And I've also got to get something for somebody else because I can't remember it, but I'm going to look now. So everybody, you can take your bathroom break now, Buckingham, but you probably already took it before because you never follow directions.
If you go to your picture on the upper right-hand
See,
corner.
I just got another head rush getting up like that. Okay.
That's blood pressure.
Okay, so let's see now. All right, I'm going to get something.
Sassy Darcy misses you too, Jeanette.
If you click your picture on the upper right-hand side of the screen, you can check your block list through there. Right through your settings.
Call in, Jeanette, please. I just want to hear your voice. You'll make me happy, Jeanette.
Okay, let me see now.
Sounds like it's raining.
What?
Isn't it weird?
No. Sounds like it's raining now?
Probably ice. Is it ice rain?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what, I know I have to have. Okay, so. I'm trying to figure out what my thing is because my phone won't open it up. Somebody just asked me my Cash App, and my thing is it's really aggravating me right now.
Oh,
Because it won't open. It won't. My app won't open up. I think I have to. Hold on 1 second. I know what I have to do to clear something off of here. 1 second. But he can take a break. Okay. Do this. Do. Okay. Done. Let me just post this. I'm going to delete those things and then the app will open up. In the meantime, I'm probably going to let me get some yogurt just in case people are saying no.
Yeah, get some.
Oh my gosh.
What was that? What?
Oh my gosh, now, hold on, now it's gonna be a little bit longer because I just dropped my phone in my garbage.
Oh, no.
So now I'm gonna have to disinfect it with alcohol. Even though it was my desk garbage, I'm still gonna disinfect it with alcohol.
You woke me up.
It'll be, Elle, you've missed all of trivia.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes, you have, and that's gonna
All
reflect
over,
on your
Elle.
report card.
What?
Oh, Marco's awake now, too.
Yep.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh my God, the
You missed it
coyotes
all,
Crap.
Elle.
heads
Oh,
off.
crap.
Sleep
Oh,
was more
I
important
never
to
fall
you.
asleep. I never fall asleep this early.
Well, you did.
Good.
Bummer.
Yeah, it is. For you, it is.
Sharon, what'd you say about coyotes?
They're howling like mad.
Are they?
Yeah.
Hi, Scooter.
coyotes?
Hi, Elle.
How are you, Scooter?
Okay, the
I'm
phone
fine.
is
How are you?
The phone is
Good.
disinfected. Now I just gotta wash my hands.
They always
Long
sound
time
so
no see.
close. And I know that they're not as close as they sound.
That's scary. Why are they out in the winter like that? Aren't they hibernating or something?
Wow.
I don't think they do.
No, they don't.
I think they're out year round.
I'm so bummed. I missed all that trivia.
We were calling you, Elle.
I know, I'm sorry. I didn't hear. What's wrong with me? I was
You were
You're
talking,
sleepy.
really talking in my sleep so loud.
That's okay. No, we didn't hear anything. No.
As long as
you
I'm
were
mute, I probably
asleep.
drowned everybody else out.
No.
You're fine.
No, you were good. You didn't talk in your sleep at all.
Is
Oh, I
Mark
totally
asleep?
do. Are you kidding? When I'm starting to fall
What?
asleep, I start saying things, and then I have to mute myself because I realize I'm saying all these things.
That's okay. Hey, we all talk in our sleep.
Like I'm saying, well, I took her to the grocery store on her bike, and then I'm like, what do I say?
I
And
do
I
that
have to
too.
mute myself. I'm not kidding you. I start gibbering. I have to mute myself. It's so embarrassing.
What are you telling Elle now? See? Teasing others? Okay. Now
What?
I on my phone. No, everybody was getting graded. What time did what time did you get up today, Elle?
Early because I did something with my church
Oh.
this morning.
Oh, and then you had to get your hair done.
Oh yes, I was active today. You know what happens, Carolyn? Do you ever hear me say like something weird sentence?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that means I'm falling asleep. Say something weird,
Oh, you're falling
and
asleep
then
then?
I catch myself, put it on mute, sleep.
Put you on
Yeah,
mute.
like
Okay.
like I'd say stuff like I'd just be having a normal conversation. Sometimes I'd be like, "Oh, there's oranges in the grocery sack," and then you're like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
You have no
I
idea
did
why
that
you're saying.
coming home from somewhere. I was saying all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, so if you hear me say something really weird, that means I'm falling asleep, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that.
Oh,
And I
this
put
is
it on
so good. I'm
mute.
having some cherry vanilla yogurt and it's so good. Okay. Let me get
Oh, you
delete-
like the cherry vanilla?
Well, no, this is brown cow.
Oh,
I can't find the other one.
Brown cow.
Maybe when I go on
What's
vacation.
brown cow?
It's brown cow yogurt.
It's a brand.
Yeah. So good.
the honey vanilla is still the best.
Maybe when Nicole and I drive down to the vacation, we can stop other places and try to find yogurt.
No, they
We
have.
just got
They
a
have.
cooler.
You and Nicole bring some of that good yogurt you was raving about.
Greek goddess.
Yeah.
They have it at the
Or
Food Lion.
At the
Yeah,
food
we're
line.
Why,
not
you don't
going
have-
there,
you don't
Al.
have
We're
it?
going to Folly Beach.
We're
I
going to
looked it up.
Folly.
You don't have it?
No, we don't.
I wonder if the Food Lion, is there a Food Lion in Folly Beach? It must
Yes,
be.
they have it.
There's a Folly Beach. There's a food line in Folly. Yes.
What other supermarket? Is there anything else other than a Food Lion?
I have no
They
idea.
have it. They
He
have
only
it
was
there.
checking for
I
food
looked it
line.
up.
They have Winn-Dixie.
Oh, my Cash App finally opened, I think. Hold on. I had to get on. Oh, no, you know why? I have to delete the stuff that I, hold on a minute.
L, do they have a Winn-Dixie?
I don't think they have Winn-Dixie, and I don't know what supermarkets do they have in
Publix?
South
In
Carolina?
Folly Beach, they have a
Grocery
Beach. They have a
stores
place
are in
that has
Foley
it.
Beach.
Foley Beach, they have a place that has the yogurt. I checked.
You
There's a
did.
I don't know what. I don't
Because
know
we
what the
could
name
not
of it
go
is.
there if they didn't carry the yogurt.
No, there's a
We
We would
birth
have
market.
to find another place to go.
No, on Ashley Ave, right? The street
I
next to
forget
the
what
house.
it is.
I know.
The street next to the house on Ashley Ave, there is a
Publix?
Bert's Market.
Bert's
Supermarket.
Market? That
Bert's
sounds
Market.
kind of weird.
That's right near where our house is.
What
so.
kind of supermarket is that?
It's just a
There's
regular
Harris
supermarket.
Teeter. There's a Harris Teeter, a Publix, a Food
Oh, a Harris
Lion.
Teeter. That's the other one. I've
And
never been to. I don't think I've ever been to
Costco.
a Harris Teeter.
There's
They
a
have like a,
Sounds kind of-
there's like Bert's has a full beer and wine thing, a full deli. They have the full grill menu. They have like a gift shop. They have all kinds of stuff.
Okay, I'm trying to open my Cash App now that I've deleted a bunch of stuff on my phone. Let me see if it opens up.
There's a Bert's Market, Harris.
And yeah,
Publix.
Bert's.
Circle K.
Is my Cash App is listed in my description of my video?
Shrimp. Fish and Shrimp Company. What's this?
It might be. Isn't that silly? We might have wasted all this time.
Don't get me so hungry, guys.
What do you mean fish and shrimp?
Brother.
Seafood Market.
Me
So the
see.
seafood market.
I really do
is
think it might be
one,
on there.
and it's
To come up.
they cook it and send you home with it. There's a Walmart superstore
Let me see.
in Charleston, really though. They call them all Charleston though. There's a Dollar Tree.
Yeah, there's everything is on. Okay, so everything is on Folly Road, which leads to Folly Beach. So there's actually several grocery stores, drugstores.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Look in the video description.
There's
They have a
Del-
Walmart. So
Deli.
Oh,
yeah, there's a Harris
You
Teeter's.
know what?
Piggly
I think the
Wiggly.
Cash App might be. Nightbot might have it. I bet you he does. Does my Nightbot have Cash App?
I do.
Why would Nightbot have?
No, put
Nightbot.
exclamation point Cash App. He might have my Cash App.
Oh my God, I got so confused.
Yeah, no, Nightbot doesn't get paid.
That sentence it threw me for a loop. I'm like, wait a minute.
he's getting paid. I darn well better be getting paid.
Let's say.
Got a lot of years to catch up on. Hey, do you think that store
Maybe
has
it doesn't.
Michigan brand cottage cheese?
What?
Do you think the store at Folly Beach has Michigan brand
No.
cottage?
Mm-mm.
You don't think so?
No.
It's the
Why not?
best.
They wouldn't have Michigan brand down there.
Why not?
Because they wouldn't.
I doubt it. Because it's the best. They won't have it.
True, that's true.
They'll probably have Breakstone.
Yeah, that's
Here, it's okay, but Michigan's the best.
Yeah.
I use it in lasagnas that are cut up.
Oh,
How
that could
far
be
is it from Folly to the
Because
closest
it's a little
Walmart?
drier, it works out really nicely.
Oh, you know the Andy Griffith guy? Do we know where his office is?
Oh, we should go
I'm sure.
find
I'm
him.
telling you, yeah.
I would love
We
to.
should-
He
we should
works in the
go there.
He works for the prosecutor. We can find him.
So we should go there and tell
Yeah.
him, hey,
Scooter wants a
good
picture
job.
with him.
The Andy Griffith guy.
Scooter wants a picture with the guy.
You
Yeah.
know, Don something, I think is his name. Don Emerly.
Motor, isn't it? Motor or something like that.
Definitely.
Oh,
What's his last name? Motor
my
or something.
husband's related to Andy Griffith, the actor.
No, he's not
What?
related to Andy
What?
Griffith, but
There's
No,
a
my
pig.
husband is. My
your husband is related to Andy
For
Griffith?
real? For real?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, now she's gonna go
Griffith.
crazy.
You realize that?
There's a Piggly Wiggly.
Andy's not
but
alive anymore, Scooter.
No, he's
mine
passed.
is cheaper. You hear?
Did he have a brother or maybe a cousin?
There's a Piggly Wiggly.
Oh, a Piggly Wiggly. I like Piggly Wigglies.
Cheaper.
I just like the way they sound.
It costs more.
I
But
love
okay,
Piggly
and
Wiggly.
tell me right now, here's an extra credit question. What true crime is related to the Piggly Wiggly?
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
I know one related.
I
to
know
food.
that.
I know
I
it too.
don't.
I don't know it.
I have no clue.
Ted Bundy?
Oh my
No.
gosh, I
Nope.
know that.
It has to be something from a long time ago.
Piggly Wiggly.
'Cause I don't think there is a Piggly Wiggly
I
anymore.
know that.
Piggly Wiggly.
I have no idea.
Think about it.
John Benet Ramsey?
No.
No,
That's gonna
Is it-
drive me crazy.
Oh.
Is
Well,
it
Burt's is a store right by the
Um,
beach.
nope.
And they have
Is it-
75% hot dogs.
the Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly
Gosh.
Wiggly. The chat can
Was it-
answer if they know the answer.
Do you know, was it a popular case?
Yeah, very.
Hi,
Oh,
Eva
wow.
Cohen.
Oh,
Hey,
there's a- oh no. There's a Foley Beach travel forum.
It's not that Timothy Jones, is it?
No.
the Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
That's down south though, mostly, right? Or do they have them all over? Or did they
They're
have them
down
all
south
over?
mostly. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
mostly- Maybe Florida. No, not that far down.
Oh,
Hi, Eva. Piggly Wiggly. Just think
Oh.
about it.
what was it?
Can't give you the answer. That
I
would
don't
be
think you
cheating.
know, Elle. I think you're just saying it.
I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
It's on the tip of her tongue. Okay, I'll give you a hint then.
Hint.
It's an easy hint. It's a woman.
Oh, Eileen Warnos.
No,
Really?
really.
Yeah.
Woman.
No clue.
In recent memory, right?
What do you mean recent memory?
Well, recently, kind of.
No.
Last few years? No?
The last 20
Oh.
years?
See,
The strangler guy?
No, it's a woman. It's a woman.
Oh, that's a
Strangler
woman.
guy. Who's the Strangler guy?
I
Boston
don't
Strangler?
know. No, not the Boston Strangler. There was another Strangler. The Green something Strangler.
It's not
Green,
Stout.
Green River Strangler.
That's not
Green River
stout.
Strangler. No, not stout. Not stout.
Stout.
Stout. I
Yeah, she
can't
said it.
stand that name. It drives me crazy.
Is that how you say it?
You're supposed to say it's stout. Yes,
Yeah,
it drives me
yeah.
crazy.
Bucky
But you,
Oh my gosh.
said it's not Eileen Warner's or whatever.
it's
not-
not.
No, it's not Eileen Morenos.
Warnos.
It's, let me see, did anybody get it there?
No.
Nobody. I can't
I don't
believe
know
nobody's
any.
got it. Every time
Give
I
us the
think
type.
Piggly Wiggly, I think this case.
I know.
I hear Piggly Wiggly, this
Doesn't
case
even
comes flying
sound
up.
familiar.
I don't think of Piggly Wiggly. There's no way I can separate the Piggly Wiggly from this case.
Really?
Yeah, if I hear Piggly Wiggly, it's immediately this case.
I have no idea.
And I remember I went to a Piggly Wiggly. I think it was, could be in Florida. Maybe did I ever go to a Piggly Wiggly? I don't know. But I just love that. Just
Can
say
you
if
give
I had a
us a
supermarket.
hint?
Are you going to the Piggly Wiggly?
I love
It
that
sounds
name.
like something out of Richard Scarry's book. I wish everything would have fun names like that.
Yeah.
Can you give us a hint?
I did. I
Besides-
told you it's a woman.
Besides that,
Diane
woman in the
Downs.
South.
Nope. Green River. Nope.
Oh, Diane Downs. That was a good. No, she was Colorado though, wasn't she? Or she was Seattle, Washington, I think.
I don't even know who that is.
Somewhere.
I'll get it.
Oh, didn't she kill she went on a spree?
Diane Downs.
No, she killed her, shot her kids. Remember?
Oh no, I don't remember.
Well, I don't think you were even born yet.
I was born 1980.
I know when you were born.
Crab Shack.
I got somebody your age.
You gotta be kidding me. This is gonna drive me nuts.
I can't
Oh, please,
believe I thought this
President.
was so easy, and you guys are
I
stumped on it.
know.
woman?
It is so easy, Carolyn.
Did they
A
say
woman
who
killer.
so easy.
A woman killer, Carolyn.
Yeah, a woman killer.
Bonnie and Clyde?
No. I can't believe you guys are not getting this.
We'll get it.
Oh my gosh.
I will.
So
I'll get it.
disappointed in this
Can you give
class.
us one more hint?
I thought I taught you better than this.
It's
This
a
is
woman. Is
really-
nobody in the chat is getting it? What about the
Nobody.
chat?
All of my students are failing.
Just give us a minute.
Oh,
This
well,
is so.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
glad that I'm not being evaluated by the principal. You're all failing.
It does not even ring a bell with any murders. To me.
Jodi Arias.
Oh, well, no, she
No.
would have been out west.
No.
Well, kind of out west, sorta.
Yeah. From Arizona to California is out west.
That's a good guess, though.
Who else was there down south? Down south.
You're all
No, Emily, not Monster. That's Eileen Warnos.
Yeah, but I thought it was.
Farm Life. Bucky Ann says Sharonda James.
No.
No,
I don't even know who that is.
I know it's someone more famous than
Absolutely
that.
no.
it's more famous than that.
It's a no. That's a hard no.
So how are we supposed to say Stouch?
Stout.
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 With a K. It's like a stout.
Oh, Stout.
Stauch.
So
Stout.
crazy, crazy. Stick your head in gravy.
Oh, Casey Anthony, Farm Wife says.
Wash it off with bubble gum and send it to the Navy.
Is it Casey Anthony? Carolyn?
No, it's not Casey Anthony.
I was going to
That's
say,
like-
I don't remember that with her.
What about Susan Smith?
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Is it Susan Smith or Andrea
Yes,
Yates?
it is Susan Smith. Who said that?
Really?
Nicole, me. I just guessed.
Wow.
Just guessed.
Why? Is that where she worked?
I don't remember.
Yes,
it.
they worked at the Piggly Wiggly. I can't believe you guys
Yes.
don't remember this.
I
Yes,
didn't, I didn't
yes,
remember.
Her
that
they
she
worked at the Piggly Wiggly.
Yes.
Her and her
Her and
husband
the
both?
guy. The guy was the manager, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
my
I just cannot believe
God.
you guys don't remember this. This is crazy.
Yeah, I remember some case where, right, but I would have never said it tonight.
Wasn't his family the owner of that?
Yes. And he
No, I
was
don't
the
think they were the
manager.
owner. He was the manager.
He was the manager, and she worked for him, and she wanted to be with the manager. She thought it was like step up.
I thought his family owned it or something. He was real
So
influential.
what did Susan Smith?
No, you're thinking of that other guy, the guy she liked.
And
See,
she
that
thought
was
he
some
wouldn't-
kind of, wasn't that a law
Oh, okay.
office?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
No,
She
yeah.
thought he wouldn't be with her because she had kids.
That was the guy
Yeah.
she liked, but
I
I'm
thought
talking
that's
about
what
her,
you
the
mean.
father of those little boys.
Yeah, the husband. Okay.
And he was
They
the
worked
big
at the
manager.
Piggly Wiggly.
He had all this influence because he was the
He was
manager of
such a
Piggly
nice
Wiggly.
man.
Piggly
And
Wiggly.
That
she just
poor-
worked there, but he was the manager. She thought he had all this power and influence of the Piggly Wiggly.
No, her husband though, he was such a nice man, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You know. thought,
I don't
oh,
understand what's going on here.
I
My
don't know.
silly thing now. What else can I get rid of?
What's
They-
going
they-
on? What do
My
you mean?
Cash App won't open up anymore, so I can't even see what my Cash App name is.
My Cash App always sends me emails or texts that I
That-
have money in it, and I never do.
Well, I don't know what I definitely.
So weird. So weird.
Let me see. Prioritize.
Hey
download.
Debbie D, how are ya?
Hi, Debbie D. I thought for sure it was in my video or something. I don't know. It's so weird.
Why are
now.
you trying to get your cash
Because
app
somebody
open?
asked me for my Cash App,
Oh,
and now I see it's broken.
You want me to try to send you something, see if you get it? So if
No,
you
but do you
keep it
know my?
alone.
All I need is my name. You know my Cash App name?
No, I can try to see. Hold on a minute.
sorry we're keeping you awake, Al.
No. No, I want to be
I just
awake.
deleted a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know why it still won't download.
Do not call in.
I did a search for you, and I have your Cash App name.
What is it?
It is $Carolyn K67,
Okay, that sounds right.
and I'll add you as a friend.
That sounds right. So it's CAROLYN.
Yes, it's $. It says CAROLYN K67. That's your name.
Oh, how do you find these things out? You're such a good detective.
She does
I
all the
know,
background checks now.
Yeah, I'm the background check girl. That's my official job.
That's her new job.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how you get this info.
All right. Let's go back to the now. Whose turn was it?
Oh, we're still
Stay
doing
awake, Al. Stay awake.
I will.
You gotta stay awake just for a couple more minutes, and then
Jazz
go to
music. Whose turn was it? I'm going to give it to the chat since they've been waiting. Jazz musician Miles Davis nearly didn't learn to play the trumpet because A, his mother wanted him to play the violin, B, his family could not afford to buy him a trumpet, or C, his family did not tolerate music in their home due to religious convictions.
I know the answer. And I'm sure the chat's gonna get it.
Go again.
I think I know it.
C, Mary Ann said, wrong. Both of you were wrong. everybody's wrong that said C. Hi, Debbie D. Hi, Annie B. Wrong. You're all wrong. You're all,
Hi,
you're all
WD.
copying each other. Yeah, can't I put it in? I'm gonna have to put it in for. I'm gonna have to put it in. I have to program him. I'm giving you a clue. And Bucky Ann still got it wrong. His mother wanted him to play the violin like this. The little violin. That's why.
That's so cute.
I know.
Yeah. That was what I was going to say, though.
It's a little violin. It doesn't play. It's a fake violin. Much like some people that fake people play the violin. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So let's go to the next one.
WD Carolyn WD said, "Hey, Carolyn."
Hi.
I forgot to send Bucky Ann that book.
I know. She told everybody.
I totally forgot. Gosh, I'm glad you said something, Bucky Ann.
She was looking for that book.
I wish somebody told me. Let me write it down right
Okay.
here so I'll see it.
If the current Dalai Lama, spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism and Nobel Peace Prize winner, had not become a monk, he would never have been A, an explorer, B, an engineer, C, a biologist. Oh, no, excuse me, I'm sorry. He would have been if he had not become that. The Dalai Lama would he have become an explorer, an engineer, a biologist, or an astronomer? That's for the panel. Al, this is your question.
Uh,
If the
I really have
current
no
Dalai
idea.
Lama,
This is hard.
spiritual
This is
leader of
hard.
Tibetan Buddhism and Nobel Peace Prize winner, had not become a monk, he would have been A, an explorer, B, an engineer, C, a biologist, or D, an astronomer.
I'm not sure about this.
Oh boy.
I'll say A.
That's wrong. Is anybody else on the panel going to
Wait,
attempt?
read the question one more time, real quick.
There it goes to not paying attention. If the current Dalai Lama, spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism and Nobel Peace Prize winner, had not become a monk, he would have been A, an explorer, B, an engineer, C, a biologist, and D, an astronomer.
A D.
Wrong.
I'm going with the first one.
Wrong.
Scooter, that's what I said.
C, final answer.
Wrong. B, an engineer was the answer.
Oh,
That's
The
weird.
14th Dalai Lama is fascinated by science, especially neuroplasticity. The way the brain rewires itself. He also likes to garden and repair watches.
Wow.
Okay.
Being the
Here we
being
go
the
to
the head
the
of the
chat.
Buddhist church.
Which of the
being a
following is not,
watcher.
N-O-T, not true about country western singer and actress Dolly Parton? A, she once lost a Dolly Parton look-alike contest. B, the first cloned sheep was named after her. C, she refused to allow Elvis Presley to record one of her songs. D, she always hated wigs.
I know this one.
Which one is not true?
I'd get this if the chat throws it away. I'll type it to Nicole. Go, spaghetti.
Well, I don't think it is. Did anybody get it right?
I'm gonna give it to you, Nicole. I'll give you the answer.
Bucky Ann?
And I don't know the answer. I think it's
Right here. So,
I think it's C or D. It's D.
Look at mine, Nicole. That's what it is.
Where are you?
I
Okay,
slapped you.
so the
Hold on.
answer is Bunny Darling, D. Said that she always hated wigs. That's not true. When Dolly Parton was young,
Oh,
she
no.
saw an attractive woman with a big blonde hair all
Why
piled up,
don't
and
you
Dolly
use
loved that. To help her maintain
you
that look,
look
she
alike,
owns over
Hunter.
300 wigs. She's a wig queen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, the first clone sheep was Molly.
Yeah, the first
I know
clone
she looked
sheep
at the
was Dolly, but
lookalike contest. The
Oh, I
sheep
thought it
was after her.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. This is for the panel. Which is not true about the actor Meryl Streep? Not
Okay.
true. A, she was a high school cheerleader. B, she intended to be a lawyer until she missed an interview for law school. C, she has an advanced degree from Yale University. D, she came from a long line of actors. Which is
Who's
not
this?
true.
not true. Okay, not true.
D.
That's correct. Streep's parents were an artist and a business executive. Considered the best living actor, Streep has won several Oscars and has been nominated over 20 times.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, here we go. This is for the chat. Confucius, the ancient Chinese philosopher, teacher, and politician, grew up A, in a wealthy, noble family, B, fatherless in poverty, C, in Japan, D, learning martial arts.
I think I know
totally
this.
forgot
I
that
think I
Bucky.
know this.
I'm so sorry. Now I have to find where I put it.
Thank you, facilitator. That is very generous of you. Wow, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That is really nice.
What happened? I gotta go to the chat.
Facilitator sent me a very generous cash app. That's really, really nice.
Oh.
Yes, very, that's very nice.
Facilitator.
Very
That's-
Thank you very
It is-
much.
okay, Bucky Ann. Yeah,
So
look
they're
at
all
this.
saying three different things in the
You
chat.
sent your Addie, oh, to Scooter for your book. Okay.
I have to find it wrapped here. I can't believe
Does that
I-
mean you're sponsoring me for the beach trip?
Yeah. Who's sponsoring you for the beach trip?
I'm wondering if the facilitator is.
Maybe he is.
Maybe he is.
I slapped Nicole.
What was the question again? Say it one more time.
About Confucius, the ancient Chinese philosopher. Let's see.
I
Marianne, you got it right again, Marianne. Take your victory lap. Yanni B, you're correct as well. He grew up fatherless in poverty.
Oops, I got it wrong.
No, it's okay.
Confucius say.
Confucius say,
Confucius
ancient
say.
Chinese secret. Calgon, take me away. Remember that?
No.
Ancient Chinese secret, my foot.
Yes.
Remember that?
I do remember.
No.
Why did he say that all the time? Wait, why is that the Calgon commercial? Why was he giving it to her in a bag?
don't know. I have no. I don't
remember that
that.
commercial. And Confucius say, "Ancient Chinese secret, my foot, Calgon, take me away."
Then he takes the
Ancient Chinese secret.
But was he giving it to her in like a bottle, telling her it was an ancient Chinese secret to go home and bathe in it?
I think I
Yeah.
remember it.
Probably.
Like
and then
it's
he's like, "What?"
And Calgon was something you put in your bathtub, not a laundry detergent, was it?
No.
Calgon's a spray and bath bomb.
But
and
why do
bubble
I
bath.
think, I also feel like all temperature, remember when they made a big deal about all temperature cheer?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it was such a big thing that one detergent could handle
Yeah.
all temperature. Did you used to have a different detergent if you washed in cold water or different in hot water?
No, I think it was like a powder, right?
But why do they say it was all temperature cheer?
Because you can use it in cold.
And yeah, but why? What
you-
did you have to do before that?
Calgon was a bath.
Yes,
yeah.
but I don't know why I believe, like, those
Yeah.
people, I always thought they were in the all temperature cheer commercial too.
It's
Oh, it was. It
it's-
was because no. He was a dry cleaner. Don't you? It
And
is
you can
about a
use any-
laundry detergent. It is. You
You
got
can
them
use
mixed
any
up.
detergent.
She
any
would say,
temperature.
"How do you get my husband's ring around the collar for whisk?" And he would say, "Ancient Chinese secret." And then she caught him with the whisk, and she goes, "Ancient Chinese secret, my foot." It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
Calgon.
Yeah, yeah.
It was, yeah.
It was whisk. She said, "How do you get the ring around the collar out?" And he would keep telling
Yes.
her ancient Chinese secret.
Right. Yeah.
Why do
I-
they, why don't they make whisk anymore?
Now I remember the commercial. I knew it.
that's
I
so
remembered it, but
funny.
it didn't sound right.
See, I knew it was for a laundry detergent. And then Calgon has nothing to do with ancient Chinese secret.
Ring around the collar.
Ring around the collar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ring
Stirred
around the
ring.
collar.
Ring around
Even
the
Nick
collar.
remembers
Ring
that.
around the collar.
Say it in New York.
Yeah.
Ring around the collar.
The wife would be
Manhattan. In
so.
Manhattan.
So
Ring around the collar.
Ring around the collar.
Ring around the collar.
That's right.
the wife would be so upset.
They say it about it's like dignity. That's a hard accent to get
Hmm.
in Massachusetts.
Ring around.
I can't do that one.
Massachusetts
It's-
accent?
It's just like a New York one, just a little whinier.
No, it's New England accent. It's hard to do, I think.
No, it's not.
So
Okay, so do you want to, let's see. You remember that commercial? Yeah. Yes, High 61.
Totally forgot that commercial.
I'm trying, but Calgon was not
Oh,
ancient
God,
Chinese
take me
secret.
away.
Want to watch commercials? That's fun. I do that some.
Yeah, I know.
You're breaking up, Elle.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny that
Oh.
someone thought that. Okay. A couple
How's
more,
this?
and then we're going to go to a member movie night. So if you're a member, you can come into the movie night. The number's in the community post. If you don't
you
see the
playing
number in the community
homicidal?
post,
Carolyn,
what?
you playing homicidal?
Yeah, we're going to play homicidal. We're going to do a replay.
Oh.
Somebody better message Linda or you're her rat.
All right, I'm messaging
Okay.
her right now.
We're going to watch
we're gonna watch that
homicidal
again?
again.
All right.
Yeah.
It's an excellent movie. You should come and watch it. The
Excellent.
number is on the community post. All right? And if you can't
so
find
good.
it there, you have until I finish asking 2 more questions to email me for the number.
So good. We watched it last night, and we're watching it. That's how
Okay.
good.
This is for, who is it? Whose turn was it? Whose turn was
Panel. Panel, right?
it? Does anybody know
Yeah.
whose turn it is?
I think it's the chat.
Oh, wait, chat, yeah.
Okay, which of the following is true about Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, creator of Sherlock Holmes? A, that he believed in the supernatural. B, the Sherlock Holmes character was based on his older brother's detective work. Or C, he was a major in the English army when he wrote most of his stories. So which is true about the creator of Sherlock Holmes? A, he believed in the supernatural. B, the Sherlock Holmes character was based on his older brother's detective work. C, he was a major in the English army when he wrote most of his stories.
I messaged Linda.
Good.
Hopefully she gets my message.
Unless she's
He'll be held to pay if she doesn't.
Yeah, I don't want to call because it's so late. I don't.
Call her.
No.
He'll be held
no
to
way.
pay. You heard the way she was yelling at Tina.
Oh yeah.
Why was she yelling at her?
I'm kidding. You're kidding. We were calling her the backseat auctioneer. Yeah. But she's the best backseat auctioneer ever. I tried to message her in Slack and she has a button clicked and it says she's commuting. So I don't hope she gets my message.
She always has that button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean anything.
It says she's commuting.
Yeah.
Margo,
I
you
didn't
have
even
to
know there
say
was
it.
a button that you could push that says you're commuting.
Margo, are you awake? Oh. Sharon, are you awake?
Kinda.
Oh, you have to watch it.
I'm here. I'm watching.
Go get some coffee.
Oh, no, he said, don't buy an espresso with this. I won't. I won't. Thanks for the trivia. Oh my gosh.
You're trying a lot harder than that. I'll probably stay just for the very beginning.
Oh
'cause
no,
it-
you have to
No.
make it to. You can't.
You can't.
It's a psychological thriller. You have to make it to the end.
The end is amazing.
There's no way you're not going to be up to watch it. There's no way. Okay, did they answer me? Did you guys answer me? Whose turn was it? You guys were supposed to answer.
Oh,
Our turn.
No,
The chat.
they didn't answer. The chat didn't answer. The answer is A. Even though Doyle's famed character Sherlock Holmes was known for his evidence-based logical reasoning, Doyle was a big believer in physics, mediums, ghosts, and even fairies.
oh.
What is that?
Not me.
Sounds like someone's having a problem.
Somebody was
Joel coughing.
It sounded like a dog vomiting.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. You're trying to find a link for Zoom. What is she talking about? What is Bucky Ann talking about?
right at Slack, Bucky Ann.
It's in Slack and it's on the community tab.
Let me make sure it's in Slack.
Well, how did you guys get in here if it's not in Slack?
Well, I got in here through Slack. Because it's there. I guess I got in there. Through there.
I don't know. How you guys didn't get. I don't know where you're going.
Bucky Ann, that's weird. I don't know. Let me send you the thing in a DM then. Hold on.
Do you see it in Slack?
It has to be in there. You put it in there.
It's in there. I got in. If I can get in, anyone can get in.
That's how I got in here. Maybe you aren't up into the newest messages.
This might be Becky or Linda.
Nope, it's Debbie D. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
hey, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Oh, that is so gross. I just saw something on Facehead. I think I am
What
losing
did
my
you call it?
Facehead. I just saw something so gross on Facebook. It said, don't pull, it's by Sea Scouts. It said, don't, something about these blackheads, and they take this roll on and they go on, and then all this black stuff starts coming on these people's skin.
Oh, it's good. That's
It's-
supposed to.
I
It's
know,
like a
but it looks so
cream.
gross. It reminds me of those finger holes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but it comes
Yeah.
right off. Like you wipe it off.
You
Like,
tried that?
No, but I saw that and that looks cool.
Okay, I made it.
Do you think it really works
I don't know.
though?
I don't think so.
You
I'm
have
watching
to-
this lady because she's got like all underground acne or something, and she's trying. She's let me see your skin now, sweetheart. Let me see. She won't let me see her skin. Only the ones with real smooth skin are letting you see it.
Oh, really?
The one that had like all little bumps under her skin, she put it on and then she wiped it off, but they didn't. She kept going like this. She wouldn't let you see her skin.
Then it doesn't work. There's
I don't
no
know.
way.
It says. I wonder if somebody did anybody try that? It's called Sea Scouts. It looks so gross.
No. Who's coming?
Yeah, it's a cream. And what you leave it on there, and it's supposed to lift up.
Oh my gosh! It looks like seeds.
Yeah, it looks like
It looks like somebody took chia seeds and.
chia seeds.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
or like
disgusting.
Oh,
those little tiny poppy seeds.
gross.
Oh, that's gross. I'm sorry.
It
That
looks
is so
like-
gross.
It looks like a bunch of poppy seeds.
That is so
Seeds.
gross.
It looks like something starfruit. Or the jackfruit, like that.
What were
And then
you
when it
looking
doesn't
at?
work, they'll go, "Oh, you got excessively clean skin."
Yeah, right. It just doesn't work. I mean, if the lady didn't show her skin.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Al.
How are you guys?
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Oh,
Good
do you want to
night.
come in, Jeanette? You got the number. It's the same number I sent you. Come on in.
Are you feeling any better,
And
Carolyn?
Deanne, oh, you're here, Deanne. I
Come on
didn't
in and
see
watch
you.
the movie.
Hi.
This movie-
61. You
this
can come
movie
in and watch
is
the movie.
So excellent.
It's really an
Everybody has
excellent
to
movie.
stay
Come
up-
on in.
Everybody has to watch it till the end. You have to.
It's
I just
really
didn't come into
good.
Slack earlier because every time I move, I grunt, and I didn't think anybody wanted to hear me grunting all night.
Oh, come on in.
It would have
Go
been
on
fun.
Well, we
just wanted-
normally have to listen to Scooter grunt all night, so it's okay.
Anybody watched the movie last night? No spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers for the ones that we watched it last
Yeah,
night.
because you're really going to be freaked, okay?
You
No
have to
spoilers.
watch-
It's a really
has
good
to
movie.
watch-
I haven't seen it before.
High 61,
Force
come on
yourself.
in. Jeanette,
Force
you have the
yourself to
number.
watch it till the end. Force yourself to watch it till the end. Force yourself.
Debbie D,
I'm
are
not
you coming in
kidding.
to watch the
Better now?
movie?
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody. So anybody that wants to come on in and watch the movie. Mary Warren, Bucky Ann's here, Liz
Anybody.
Tops, Annie B. Annie B, can you see the number? You're back in Slack. You should be able to see it. All right. We'll see you guys. Thank you so much.
Night, everybody.
Thank you
Well, good
again,
morning.
facilitator. Very much. That is extremely
Bye,
generous, and
everybody.
I will not buy an espresso with it. I promise. Not at all. I've got.
It's a suspense, like a
Way better
psychological
things.
thriller,
But
Annie.
thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you very much.
Bye, everybody.
And God bless everybody, and prayers for Captain Lee's mom. And everybody have a good night. Prayers for all who need 'em. Love you guys. God bless.
Guys. have a
Good night.
night.
Good night, and hit the like on the way out. Love you guys.